Welcome to a tabletop RPG adventure where I will subjugate my friends to countless horrors. This gives you a glance into my home game where you get to see the players experience the horrors of the dungeon.
I turn to Leo. I can't be blamed for this!
I point directly at him. I blame you!
Where I relearn mechanics.
I hit the rocks again. I hit the rocks again.
You begin to continuously
can you
hit
open
the
it?
rocks. Everyone else, I'm fucking with you. It doesn't do that. So,
You rascal little bitch. You rascal.
and you get to suffer with us. Torches up, adventurers. We're heading into the Abomination vaults. I'm just making sure that we're good to go straight into combat and then skip intros and things. So let's return back to the Abomination vaults, starring the A-bomb crew.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yippee! Or loading! What are we doing?
I love
can we
intensely
instant record scratch?
I change it up every time because I know it fucks with Sam, and it's been working every time.
I don't have the brain power for this.
I want you to know you're doing the Lord's work, Zoran, because he would do
You need
this
to
anyone.
understand that
No.
Sam is in a very, very emotional state right now because
He
he's
doesn't-
pregnant.
He doesn't
Thank
need
you.
your defense, okay?
No, he does. Thank you. Thank you very much. He's.
Did you just say he does in third person, you fucking asshole?
What? I just got through telling you I've been saying roleplay shit in real life. What are you expecting?
Does anyone remember if this cultist bleeds or not? I don't recall.
That actually reminds me, did
They're
you
dombies. They're dombies.
Okay.
did you ever call someone in real life chat?
Yes.
Yes.
Same here.
I've done that, and I've also, when I played World of Warcraft way too much, I accidentally, instead of change, I called it gold for like money. I was like, okay, here's 10 gold for like a $10 bill, and I died inside.
It's actually hard as fuck though, bro. If I ran a shop, I would make my customers call their money gold.
That would go hard, you
That'd
know.
be 25 gold.
my ultimate fear is that because I work with kids. Listen, I don't know how you guys look at your chat, but I work with children, lots of them at the same time, like a bunch of little fucking ankle biters running around, and I have to teach them shit. So my greatest fear is that I'm going to instinctively call those little morons chat because that's how I see chat. It's just a bunch of little ghouls, like ankle biters, and so I guess here's the problem is that if I say it, they're probably gonna know what I mean, and then they're gonna fucking grill me on it. And I am not showing the mods. There's no fucking way.
He's really bad at keeping secrets. You should see him when we held him down in Amsterdam.
His name's on Warpugss.
Good self-burn.
I have one question. Can you call me the next time you will hold odds down like that so that I can join the questioning at least through a phone?
Well, questioning. Never
Daniel,
mind.
Look, there is a lot of blackmail material to be gathered. I mean, a friend info to be gathered.
that's really funny.
Whiskey, you're salivating there. Anyway, welcome back.
I'm sorry,
As
I'm gonna
we're,
wipe my mouth off.
As we're just gonna go right back into the combat that we left off last time. Yeah, there you go, Sam. You got it. For the first one to get betas are Nearlysam. Next up we have Greg, Greg played by Private Lime, Whiskey Project, Warpugss, and it's awesome. Amazing players, but they're back. They're suffering in the Abomination vaults. We had technical issues last time. I went through everything and tried to figure out what went wrong. I guess the server just barked on that day. And I think in the future I might disable or just turn off all the special effects because I've been running an FPS counter and stuff, and like randomly it'll hover around 70 FPS on Foundry, and then I'll just bump back up to 120 and then go right back down. So it's all weird. So I think in the future, fellas, I might have to turn off all your special effects. You can't be shiny and glowy.
Thanks for breaking my heart.
I don't
You
get
could
any.
try to cap it at 60 for streaming.
It's like, it's not that, it's just that it'll start going lower. Start going to the
I
tens.
see. Okay, yeah.
It's the stuff that lags the entire thing, and I'm like, okay. And I can't play music on Foundry because if I play it, it'll tank the FPS more. So I'm gonna do an experiment. So I'm not gonna play music in Foundry. I'm just gonna see how that goes today and see if it's a music
And
problem.
with that-
I'm testing.
The downfall of our campaign begins, as without Arctic Assault, we are weaker.
I'm literally listening to Arctic
Yeah.
Assault right now.
So with that, I think
You know
last
what?
time,
Feels
Listening
all
to
the power
metal
drain.
now.
Argo, you attacked the ghoul. We didn't apply the damage, so boop. I've applied the damage to that ghoul.
I don't remember how many moves I had left, so we can just call that the end of my turn.
Yeah, we'll,
You,
I think I had one more because I think I moved there and then hit him, but I don't care.
yeah, you probably moved hit. I'll give you one action left. How's that? Just in case.
Sure. Okay. Then I'm just gonna I'll multiple attack penalty that guy to the left again.
Good.
Okay, it was a 2. Doesn't matter.
All right. It was fate was sealed. Fate was sealed.
All right, I gotta
Goodness.
turn on music before it drives me over the brink of insanity.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to play your own music for now.
can I ask you a question,
I-
Jordan?
I can't be stuck with my thoughts. Thank you.
Sure thing.
Would you lose your mind if after the end of everyone's turn we all clapped?
No,
Dumb.
I would.
I would feel appreciated for once in my life. But it is
Did you guys
Greg's
clap
turn.
if I hit?
I will. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm cooking it, dude. I'm so ready.
I'm getting ready to clap for you.
After about having like a week of mind fog, Greg's gonna snap back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity, and I'm gonna move up about 15 feet up here for my first action.
Okay, death move. Got it. Death flag.
What do you mean death flag?
Death flag.
And I'm gonna look around real briefly. I'm gonna see this ghoul up right above on old Leo here, and I'm gonna shoot at him with my bow and arrow.
almost forgot my
Because
name.
you guys know that I always hit these. Greg's gonna knock it.
Here
pull
we
that bad
go.
boy
Let's
back.
go, Greg. You can
Pinky
do
out.
it.
Pinky out. He has his pinky out when he's pulling his bow back.
Ah, the amateur move. He hits. Yay!
On an 8. Look at you, dude.
On 2 damage.
Yeah, but that's
Well-
not it. That's not it. He's going pinky out once again. One more.
He's doing it again. He hits again.
Wow.
That's a 2.
3
That's a 2.
damage.
We're only going up.
We're so back. We're so
We're
back.
so baby.
Let's go.
We're so bad.
I'm proud of you, boys.
That's it.
Proud of you too, Jordan.
Leo,
Oh.
it's your turn. One of them to the right. You see him with his nerdy glasses that came out on the right side of the hallway there, and just pretty much looks down at you and going, "I calculate that you're going to expire at my earliest convenience. Now eat your flesh and make sure the rest of you just." And I've changed his voice since then. It's been a week. Just give me a second.
You gave his
He
glasses
became a
back.
walking nerd emoji.
Oh right, we can destroy his glasses. Sorry.
Yeah, he crunched them and then I crunched them again.
My glasses. That's what he
I
screams
thought he was.
at
I
you.
thought he was swole.
He is swole.
I'm getting scared. I'm not
All
less
his
scared
rays
now.
is-
He's
Stored his
ripped
glasses.
as fuck right now.
I
Oh.
just kind of like, lean to Leo and I tell him, hey, Leo, being that nerd.
I have my sword and like a playing card in the other hand, and I'm fighting for my life. I'm like, what? What are you saying?
Being that nerd.
He
Being him.
bounces his
Being
muscles
him.
at you.
All right, I'm swinging on him.
All 6 abs
Maybe.
prepared to deflect. You crit him.
Holy shit! You
I
beat
like how
the nerd.
every time I talk shit with this guy to play him up, it always goes bad for him. Every fucking
Poked
time.
him between the abs.
Right. You critically hit. Excellent job. Roll me critical damage.
Yes, sir. That is 3 for 15.
Yeah, you rolled 1 on your big damage die.
15 is still not bad.
Yeah, you still did 15 damage. It's...
Alar
Rosk,
Rosk, more like Alar Soft.
Man, tap you out.
That was
actions left.
horrible.
I guess, man.
You're lying.
I'm gonna keep swinging.
Oh,
Another natural
Holy
20.
shit! What the
so this is
fuck?
where all my luck is going.
Person
That's
with
the
a loaded
back-to-back.
fucking dice.
That's the back.
We call that the back-to-back.
Back,
That's
Chad.
the back to back to back to back.
2 nat 20s in a row. Yeah.
It goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, it
And
goes,
you
it
did
goes.
another one.
19 damage.
Nearly exact same damage roll. One of
Doesn't
the die
matter.
and your pick one.
I'm lucky by default.
You're just
Still
tickling him at
standing.
this point. Like,
Wow, yeah.
He's just stabbing into him, just cutting them all up. You have one action left.
I give you the
gotta go
chance to
Can we get
surrender,
a third crit?
You gotta go for the
But-
third. There's
No,
no way
you
you
can't.
can't.
You
but I
can't.
swing again.
Yeah, you can't give him the chance to surrender. I already told him we wouldn't do that.
Oh, damn.
You rolled
17 for
high.
18, that's a miss.
Yeah, you rolled
You
high.
still
You got
rolled.
17 on the die.
In-
Alright,
Oh, come on,
that is
come
the
on.
end
Do you
of my
think?
turn.
Do you think that if you use your hero point, you can roll another crit?
That might be hubris.
You
And
go
roll
hero
back,
point
back
it.
to back at that point. If you
Look.
have to hero point it,
Look,
Look,
I'll
you
I'll
know,
come
do
right,
too much.
I'll come right out and say it. I think it'd be based as fuck if you touch it.
No, I'm not doing it.
Here's
No.
what I'll
You
do.
see,
this is what I'll
in
do.
my-
What I'll do.
Mm.
If you hero point it and you get a natural 20, you get 2 hero points back.
Zoran. That's so statistically improbable at this point.
90% of gamblers quit before they
No,
hit
no,
it.
I'll
Nick. You're
bring it
quitting
up.
right
I'll
now. You're
give you
quitting. You're a
full
quitter.
hero points. Full hero points if you re-roll it and roll natural 20.
The-
Obviously,
the
if it doesn't
Gorillion
happen,
dollars.
5%, Sam.
The
You were
Gorillion
one hit away from the
dollar
diamonds.
is Right there. It is also 5%. That's actually better.
Let me
odds
put
than I
this-
thought.
Let me put this into a perspective that you can understand, Sam.
Yeah.
CSGO me would have killed for 5% odds. That knife would have came around. That's all I'm saying.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what? It's actually 1 in 8,000 because that would be 3 natural 20s in a row.
I don't know. It's 5%. It's always 5%.
That
20-sided die.
Yeah, it has nothing to do
Yeah,
with
it's a
what your previous
20-sided die.
rolls
That's
were.
5% chance.
you guys are bad influences.
No,
You're
you're
gonna roll it,
looking,
aren't you?
you're looking at your previous rolls like they influence your next roll, and they don't.
Okay,
They
look.
don't.
Yeah,
20-sided
I mean,
die, baby. 5%.
It's always 5%. It doesn't
Chat
matter
wants
what
you
you
to do
just
it.
did.
This
Sam,
is a show.
Yeah.
you know how you rolled today for
I think this
aircraft
is a show.
carriers? You've been
Yeah.
on a lucky streak today. This is your one and only chance.
Stay
here.
less. Put it all on red. I'm reroll using a hero point. I put it all
You're a hero.
on 18 red. Bada bing, bada boom.
It's a
Potato
3.
I hate you fucking guys. I hate you fucking people.
Hey,
I
let me
hate
put it
all
in
of you.
perspective for you, Sam. Let me put it in perspective. You had a 5% chance to hit that 3.
Hey, whatever, you know. What are you gonna do? I'm a gambler at heart, you know. I lost all my money. What are you gonna do?
Oh, we're going to Vegas. This is
But,
bad.
but you guys wait. I'm not done rolling die tonight. You know, once I stop rolling, then I'm in the. You know, then it's a problem.
Show me
God.
potatoes.
You don't lose any money until you stop gambling.
When
Man,
I see you
TwitchCon in
guys-
Vegas with Sam. That's gonna be funny.
I need
Pull
to.
him back.
When we all arrive at Vegas, I need you to give me tabs and where you are for gambling, so I could just come back and check how much total money you have. It's like, okay, you came in 100. How much you got? And I'll judge you for every minus that you have.
You misunderstand. I'm gonna wear like the douchiest outfit I can think of.
Well,
I'm
you know,
gonna buy a blazer. I'm gonna buy like a button-up shirt. I'm gonna wear jeans and like nice shoes. I'm gonna look like that guy. I'm gonna
What's
wear
the guy with
sunglasses
the frosted
inside.
tips and the fire Hawaiian shirt or whatever?
First
I can't
off,
remember
Guy
his name.
Fieri is not
Thank
a
you.
douchebag, so we're gonna
I-
have some problems.
I haven't
also gonna
said
go to his
anything
restaurant.
about that. You're the only one who said douchebag. Second, I think they got rid of his restaurant. I think the Guy Fieri. There is a Guy Fieri like burger area, but they got rid of the big restaurant. They turned it more of a respectable quotation marks brand. So if you want a
Why?
Guy Fieri shirt over somewhere, I don't think it exists anymore. Las Vegas.
Oh. Well, I'm
So
not
if they
anymore.
were serving chicken breast at that restaurant, would it be a breast-orant?
All right, so next turn.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you for your
Next
time,
turn.
Whiskey. It was really nice having you here.
I think this is the end of Abomination Vault's crew. I think we wrap it up. I don't think I can move past that.
I've been looking at this new system called Starfinder. I think there's something there for us.
Yeah, it's got starships and stuff in it. But
Ow! Oh, I roll recovery check, huh?
yeah, you gotta roll recovery. See if you got rid of your bleed. You do.
That's 16. Sorry, I had to turn my head
Yeah.
around.
No, it's okay. Good job.
I couldn't tell if it was a 6 or 9.
Who's,
a
Micah?
dumbass.
Who's eating over there? Who got them plates? and
I'm
stuff?
sorry.
You
Should be.
bringing meals and shit now? It's like in-flight dinner?
I'm hungry.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, now
Starving here?
I'm sorry, Whiskey.
In the Abomination
really
Vault?
Bringing silverware in the dungeons.
You fucking bring food here while the rest of your adventures here are fucking starving,
no
fighting
way.
ghouls?
Ain't no way, bro.
No, Double
Brought
makes a
the
good
whole
point.
meat.
Did you bring enough for
I'm
everyone?
gonna share, don't worry.
All right.
All right, we can talk.
We can talk.
You can give Sam my food. He's gonna baby bird it to me.
Okay.
Oh,
I need to survive in the vault, so I need it soft.
Oh my god.
Grekin actually has no teeth.
You made that so much worse.
I
Sorry.
hate this. Oh god.
Sorry, we're playing a game. Anyway, Glasses McGee, the ghoul, will once more try to flex his muscles out. He does a little bit of flexing. And he
If you
looks.
surrender, we'll take you alive.
I won't.
I'm already dead. He tries to bite you.
Oh my
Actually,
god.
that line goes hard. That line
Now
goes
I
hard.
roll a natural
That goes hard.
20.
That goes hard.
Now I roll a
is going
natural
on?
20.
Ah. This is just a worst
Oh,
one.
Actually,
here we
not
go.
20s so far.
Zora, did you click the little like tick box that says natural 20?
Oh my god, Sam.
Holy shit!
I may be in trouble.
So he rolls.
Sam is floored.
Oh yeah,
hits you
no,
for
I'm
30
done.
points
Yeah.
of damage. So, and he just rips off a huge chunk of flesh. And he just starts munching on what he ripped off. And
Wait,
Hulky and
I
Chet.
should
This is
do
where
it.
all the net 20s go.
Wait.
It all funnels
there we
in.
go.
God. I'm just kind of like, standing there awkwardly as Sam, Leo gets munched on, and I'm just like, they're still slightly leaned forwards as I were telling him to be in the nerd, and I go like,
Please click that fortitude save for me there, Sam.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm such
I,
a bad tank.
I'm unconscious. Can I make a save? No.
Well, it's kind of like
you
a
can't.
Pathfinder thing.
Unfortunately, you fail. So what happens?
We'll die. Roll a new character.
You have, unfortunately, the debilitating disease now.
I think I'm in a
That's
little bit of
syphilis.
a worse situation than debilitating
And-
disease.
you could say that you are in a pickle.
He's shaking around like a little rag doll right now, like a dog.
For his
His full
second
limb
attack.
right now is
Let's see. Oh dear.
It's not
I'm like-
malaria.
Yeah.
Not
I
this
just-
again.
It's malaria, isn't it?
Oh, I hope it's not malaria.
I'm just imagining Klaara, looking at this nerd who just fucking downed her friend in one hit, like, sorry to offend you, sir. I didn't intend.
I can't get malaria again. Not after.
I have a question, Warpugss.
Go ahead.
Ugh.
I've got a move that I've used every once in a while that you know about, sudden charge, right? Where I move 2 times and swing with 2 action points. Does that sound like anything to you? Can I hammerfall?
Oh my god.
Oh god.
As soon as you asked me, does that sound like anything? I smiled.
Does Argo hammerfall? Do I just start screaming hammerfall as I fucking?
Bro, it's kind of like Hammerfall.
It's just a little bit like hammerfall.
That is perfect, though. Like, damn.
What?
So-
Do I have a disease still? What's the deal?
No, yeah, you still
AIDS.
have it. You're done.
Oh, cool.
I'm done with you.
Oh,
Kool-Aid.
Jesus.
Jesus.
His next
Wayside.
attack-
If I
Throws
was
you to the
you,
side.
if I was you, Zoran, I'd have
Sweet Lord.
Alaska actually just attack Sam again.
Oh my god.
As
He's
much
just
as
full
I
dead.
could just try to kill a player, but I like you guys playing game too, so we're gonna figure it out.
Oh,
So
that's
Look, you have a
sweet.
hero point, Leo.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, I do?
That's- you used that.
Yeah,
to
you
come
just got one.
right
oh,
back up.
Dad,
Do
thank you
not
so
die.
much.
Save
No,
it.
it's
so you
okay.
don't
All right.
die.
I'm still on the ground. I'm gonna save it so I don't
This
die.
guy's gonna look over at Argo and also try to do a bite by. Actually, he's going to claw you instead. He's gonna go. "Rah!" And he does
You're
hit you.
supposed to be hitting me. Thank you.
He does hit. So he will do 16 points of damage to you, Argo. Swing, and I need you to make me this fortitude save.
Oh, screw
Oh
it.
no.
I fuck these up.
Oh!
Get away from me with that shit.
Holy shit, how many nat 20s did we roll today?
He will
We're not over
roll
yet.
one more claw, and he will miss.
Bozo.
Bozo after he's hit twice and critted once.
Weakest ghoul I ever seen.
Yeah, but where was that
He
fortitude?
eyes you up, puts on another pair of glasses, and looks at you, Grekin.
He's still frightened of me. He ain't looking at shit.
He is pissing himself. Yeah.
Klaara, it's your go.
Okay. So you see now that the tide of the battle is slowly turning in a different direction. I need to turn it back in our way. So I will be casting a free action level 2 heal.
Oh, very nice. Very epic. Very epic. Now you can put that 30-foot emanation wherever you want.
Oh my
God.
There we go, glorious. But yes, it's going to be a DC 18 basic fortitude saving throw for our dear
Yeah.
enemies, and everyone is going to get. Woo!
It's 6 points of healing.
Yeah.
It should be more. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's how that the reactions balance because you're spreading the damage around instead of.
I was gonna say, you gotta think of how much you just did. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 30 damage healed, and then 24 dealt. So that's 54 number you have just bumped.
I now have
That
6
is true.
HP.
That is true.
All right.
And
let's
also,
see
Sam's
here.
not dead anymore.
So
I'm
we're
now
gonna
dying
do a
0.
fortitude save for this one.
one.
Fortitude save for that one. That's 1 fail. 1 crit succeed.
Oh, the
Classes boy.
20s.
Another
Oh my
crit
God.
succeed on the other one.
What is
Just
going
2
on?
natural 20s and another failure on the other one. A lot of
Oh
20s
my
today.
God.
Shit ton
We've
of
had
20s
more
today.
20s than any other roll.
Well, they
This
are
is more
undead.
20s than
They
I've
should
ever
be.
rolled in my life.
Look, I'm pretty sure that you see they are undead. They should be taking more damage from this one, right? Right?
Now we're grasping at straws.
Because they're undead, they take damage. Otherwise, it
die.
would heal them. So that's the kicker there.
I
So
had a quick question, Zoran.
yeah,
Is there a limit to reactions?
you can only do 1 per round.
Okay. All right, cool.
Well, I did heal you guys, so
Thank you.
So what will happen?
Thank you.
thank you.
This one will take
I'm
the 6
helping.
points of damage, and this one will take the 6 damage. There we go.
And they're now surely dead.
They're still kicking.
Fuck.
I will let you know that Alaras guy he's got to be just like afraid of string at this point.
But of
Get hit by
course,
fireball. He got critted twice.
Leo, Argo, Klaara, and Greg all heal. All heal 6.
Oh, actually, I don't heal mine because I got my mutagen, and I can't heal until it's over.
Oh.
Oh, that's
them there.
brutal.
Yeah,
But it
he's
gives me a
hardly
+2 to hit.
Oh, I already
It's
healed
huge.
6.
Okay, well, this
I got
minus
it.
6 then, if you already did it. All right, so Klaara, that's the end of your go. Good job. Good thing. You did a lot of damage to everybody.
I wonder what that ghoul's gonna do.
What's that? What's that?
No,
little-
that was all 3 of my actions, so I can't do anything else.
Where did
I
Inspire
hope he's not
Courage
gonna
go?
try and hurt my healer.
I think with things that went away, I'm gonna put Parker.
You see, I will try again next time, and next time I'll roll the big numbers.
I thought that too.
As for
5
this scroll,
chance whiskey.
this scroll
Yes.
is going to step down.
Not the play,
Yeah.
chief.
Sorry,
going
Grekin.
to-
I'd hit him, but
Yeah, he did a little 5-foot steppy. He's dealt with fighters before. And,
Oh.
he will bite into your leg, hitting you, dealing
not enough.
7
but-
points of damage.
Yeah, not enough.
And I need
Oh, he flat-footed
you
you.
to make me the save.
Well, yeah, he's got you.
You got your flank.
Fortitude.
You quick succeed.
I'll take that chance.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That was with
Thanks,
the
buddy.
bro.
I'm a fortuitous man.
That was-
Then on his second attack, he'll look at you, Grekin, and then try to claw you. He seems to be flailing about. He hits you because he rolled a 19 on the die for 23 total with the MP -5. He'll damage you for only 4 points of damage, but I also need you to make a fortitude save.
Regardless of what. Wait, is this Iron Gut?
For this,
It's afflictions and sickened.
I'll say yes. I'll say yes for this one.
You got a good gut.
A little guy.
Oh,
This little guy got guts.
You critically succeeded. Good job. But of course, he will try to go after you.
That's a 22. I don't think I clicked Inspire Courage on accident.
It's fine.
But yeah.
You're good either way. And he tries to get at you one more time, and it fails. But Grekin, it's your turn.
This dude.
Rank him, Greg.
Rattle 'em, boys.
As I look back and forth between the two of them, I hold up my hand and I make a box shape, and I kind of look at both of them. The angle's a bit weird, but I'll give it a shot.
Color spray. Oh.
Give it a shot. John hinges.
So a thing you can do, if you want to do an AoE thing, target the ones, like press T on each one you want to target, and then just do the whole spell. I think at that point.
That's SMRT.
Huh. Thing is,
Art
it's showing
smellers,
up on
right?
my side.
What
up?
What if he said color
Weird.
spray, turned around, got all of us? Didn't even hit the ghouls.
I wouldn't even be mad, dude. At that point, I wouldn't even be mad.
Just hit the whole party. You got perfect cone.
Never gonna live down this color spray. You color spray a motherfucker one time.
Twice.
Never lived
I
that shit twice.
can't do it from there, Zoran. I can't hit him from there. I'm gonna take a step back as my, quote unquote,
that's
first
fine, that's
action
fine.
before I do it.
Understandable. And don't worry about targeting. Only I could do that, apparently. My bad. Misread the mod.
Front row seats. No.
Yeah, but feel free to put your template down and we'll see the...
And I can only assume it's gonna be a normal thing my friend over there is gonna do.
I don't think this will hit you.
He
I don't know if it
barfing.
says it will.
Place
So
it
just
down.
a second AFK, I'm
It's
gonna
okay-
quickly
yeah,
go and
it's
grab
okay to
a
place it
glass of
down.
water.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. It will not hit Argo. I just go...
Good
Go
luck.
right on him.
Lucky.
My jaw again unhinges. Many rats bellow forth.
Let's see. We will roll. We have a success on the cloaked one, but a failure on the regular ghoul. Feel free to roll me damage. Very
Oh,
nice.
not bad.
This roll will take damage, and this one will take half.
Also-
You notice as all the rats and critters and everything else that's coming out of your mouth just swarms of the other ghoul. You start to see strips of flesh just beginning to get eaten and just ripped off its bones, and he just kind of collapses there as the rest of your swarm finishes out. It just empties his flesh from his frame. The other
It's just
one,
like dark and darker.
exactly. Yes, the dark and darker shadow just. But it's all in Grekin. Grekin's the reason it exists. The other one begins to scream and just it tries to bite all the various critters you sent at it, but it's no avail. He's taken so much damage from it, but he's still standing.
Lamashtu appreciates your offerings. That's my turn.
That's so corny odds. So
Yeah,
corny.
this one also becomes sickened one.
Can I alka hit, bro? Shut the hell up.
Does that? He's taken from the bleed damage that you applied to him, and he failed. He failed. So he rolled a natural one, and oh no, that's you. My bad. That's you. You rolled a net. I rolled for your
I
thing.
have a
So what I'm gonna
question.
do? I'm going to heal that back so you roll it because I don't want to take that roll away from you.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I reaction him?
Do you
that
meet the
damage?
requirements?
I'm bleeding
Technically,
because of
yeah.
him.
But he made you bleed. It all
I-
depend. Yeah. Yeah. So technically, yeah, he made you bleed.
Gerkin!
No. We've seen Gergen fuck up too many times.
No.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
This one's it. This one's it. Trust.
No, it's hot Greg summer. He's got it.
Exactly.
Do you remember that last time you tried to do something that made them bleed? They just remind you because it's been a week. They don't bleed.
Oh, they don't. I thought it was only because he crit succeeded.
Oh, let me double check.
Because he did crit succeed, and I thought, oh, that's why. Because
No,
this
one of
guy
the other
crit-
one. One of the other ones was the other creature you're doing was immune to bleed. This one you should.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's why. Because I
My
know
bad,
he
my
critically
bad.
succeeded, and that's why I went, no, he crit succeeded.
Yeah, I was thinking of the mist monster you're fighting.
No worries. Fuck that thing, by the way, dude.
Yeah.
Hate the mist monster. All right,
But it needs to make a save. It will do so.
Oh, no 20. No more 20s.
Four.
It succeeds.
Four. It's okay. He
Oh
didn't
my-
succeed. He only takes half, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
Roll me damage.
Big number. Big number. Big number. Big number.
He takes no damage.
Sorry for that. I have returned.
That was
How is it
traumatic.
possible for him to take none?
That's
We
a
clap,
good
right?
question, actually. Because I'm looking at his. I'll be
'Cause if he-
transparent here, because I'm sitting here like. I'm sitting here. Yeah, there's no immunity to bleed. I know he's dead. So
Can
I guess
undead
that's
not be damaged by bleed?
If they have no blood,
I guess
But-
he's got no blood.
but he got blood. But he got blood.
Why do you think he
Clearly
got
not.
blood?
He's
What do I
taking no
think he-
persistent bleed.
I think that's a good
missing?
point.
no, there's no resistances or anything to it. Here,
So
look.
odd.
Let's see here. I'll go for the trait.
Does he have the undead keyword?
Yep.
They
That'd
might
probably do it.
that might be it.
If anything else, I'll refund you the spell because you would.
Oh,
probably
it's fine. I
probably
can't
done
use them
it.
again anyway. It's fine. If I use it wrong here, I use it wrong here. I'm not stressing. It was a reaction.
Let's see.
Can we stick a straw in him and get like blood flow back so we can bleed?
I don't know if you know how bodies work.
Damn. I'm
mean,
just
if I blow hard
imagining,
enough.
like, you know, the fucking refund on the blood that's just kind of funny. Like, you know, you go back to the hospital and you're like, hey, you know the blood I
Ah, there it
donated?
is.
Can you squirt it back into me?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Okay, so this is a clarification because sometimes, like, if I don't see like immunity bleed, like I don't believe it until a thing. But on 452 core rulebook, another special type of physical damage, this persistent damage that represents loss of blood, has no effect on non-living creatures or da-da-da. Okay, yeah, so unfortunately it does not bleed. My bad. I misled you. I can refund you the spell because I misled you because that's my
Yeah,
fault.
that's fine.
So-
Not even for the spell. I just want the reaction back so I can do something else.
Yeah, so you can add Blunt Vendetta back to you, and you get your reaction back.
Okay.
But now it's Argo's turn. Actually, no, this guy
No,
didn't do
it's
anything.
the cultist.
Yeah, that's right. We got so caught up on everything. He's just gonna look at you, Argo.
Yeah.
He's sicky.
He's
Actually, I have a decision to make. I'm gonna. Leo, you're 1. Argo, you're 2.
Okay.
good. Good.
Gonna look at you, Argo.
Hmm?
Looking at you. He wriggles out his little undead little claw hands. He goes, blah, 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 blah. And he will cast Daze. I need you to make me a will save.
We'll save. All right.
It's the orb of confusion.
Hold on. Why am I getting +2?
What's it say?
I'm getting +2 from something. Oh, soothe. Oh, right, because it's a will save.
Yeah,
Oh, based.
mind altering effects.
Yeah, later, bozo.
And
Success.
Thank God for that soothe, because otherwise you would have failed. So you succeed. Excellent. And
We are scraping by here.
he's gonna back up for his final
That's kind of how we succeed.
couple actions here. He's gonna go kind of backs up a little bit.
Gonna
Argo's
vomit,
your go.
buddy? Ah, it's my go. Get back here. Let me untarget that ghoul.
Argo, I'm a little bit afraid that when you leave, we are gonna
You don't
die to
gotta
the
be.
north.
Oh,
Okay.
So that's an 18 for a 30 to crit.
Nice.
Shut up.
Yeah, enjoy that 22 damage, bozo. Oh,
He
11.
crumples.
Taking half from me.
He crumples
Oh,
to your
yeah.
blade.
You just only needed to do 11 damage.
Oh, I see. All right. I run up, I cut his arm off. He crumples, and I go, that was easier than expected. I could just awkwardly walk back to the to the original spot I was in.
I'm just imagining Argo, like, you know, dashing off, like, you know, you know Berserker, or like, you know Goblin Slayer, how, like, you know, the helmet glows. He just, like, you know, eyes glows, he jumps at him, skewers him brutally, and then just kind of happily waddles back like a happy peepo.
I thought I was gonna have a longer fight with him. I thought he was running away because he was, like, trying to cast spells and shit, not because he was close to death.
A happy peepo.
I'm just imagining him like a happy plate mail peepo.
You hear, like, the Squidward foot sounds as I'm walking back.
Greg, it's your turn.
This Alarosk fella, he has to be hurt. And I don't think his muscles are gonna be able to beat packed explosives, right? I don't think he has what it takes. I'm gonna pull out my Alchemist Fire. I'm gonna aim at his monocle, just his monocle, and I'm gonna throw. God, please. I want a hero point. I want a hero point. I literally have a +3.
Yeah.
Right, and I still miss. I still miss. This is for
Greg,
you.
All right, we'll take away your hero
This is for you, Dad. This is for you.
No way!
Why do you always fucking mess, Greg?
The mix monster's not even here.
It's really sticking with him.
It's like, holy shit, you got Inspire Courage, Quicksilver Mutagen, your Dex, and your Training, all of that combined for a +11, and you still missed?
No, my friend.
Well, regardless, you still do splash damage, so click the damage button.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe the splash damage will kill him.
He just takes the 2. The other one takes the 2. And that's it.
Well,
How's he look?
You can do a little observe thing, but so far, he looks obviously you beat him up with the multiple crits and stuff. He's hanging in though.
do I try it again? It's only
Well,
a
you got it.
-5. It's only a -5.
What's it? Whiskey, are you loading a fucking gun
No.
during the stream? I literally heard the fucking spring in your rifle. Just, and the magazine clicking, clacking.
He really wants to kill Alarosk.
I'm sorry, you see, I'm just looking at that nerd and being like, magic, holy magic, the
Are
gods
you
have failed.
so unengaged that he had to resort to a
Oh,
gun?
I am very engaged. That's why I kind of just like, you know, my fingers just fumble with things on
You know
at my
what this
table.
is? This is anti-ADHD attitude, Zoran. Okay?
I'm ableist. I'm
people go.
ableist.
Let my people live.
Why is your fidget toy a fucking gun?
Have you met Whiskey Project?
That's a fair statement.
Yeah, like,
Click.
have you looked at my
Look,
breath?
here's the thing: is the chamber clear? It's all. It's
Yes,
just
yes, the magazine is not in.
all right. Do me a
The
favor.
chamber is clear.
Double check the chamber. Then you're good to fidget with it. Just be silent about it, because you're like.
Look. I'm sorry, I forgot to
Could Greg borrow that real quick? Actually, I'm kind of done with throwing. I just want to shoot them.
I cast AR-15.
Yeah, here.
Glock. Thank you.
Klaara just fucking pulls out the Glock, like, you know, the holy Glock, and passes it to Greg. It's like, you know, the goddess blesses you with this new weapon.
It's not 45 ACP. I would like to throw my Alchemist Fire again. I'm closing my eyes. I'm
Let's
letting.
go.
I'm letting Jesus take this one.
But
Oh.
look, Jesus ain't here, man. Jesus don't go to the Abomination vaults.
Oh, buddy.
Can we get an alchemist spam, please, in chat?
Oh, he's down already. Come on.
Actually, bro, Alchemist is a crazy emote idea.
He's
It
down
is.
already. Come on, guys.
Maybe it's a 5%. I'm gonna hit it with my last. Wait, no, that's 4 damage. That's 4 damage. No, it's a critical miss. Never mind. I lied. I lied.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not getting
He's
any
gone.
W's. What do you
It's a
wanna do,
5%
Greg?
chance for the last short bow hit. Don't worry, it's a 5% chance. Fuck.
Also a 5%
That's
chance to
crazy.
miss.
That's the end of my
so-
turn.
I've never heard more cope.
Wow.
That's it. That's my
Leo,
turn.
you're no longer unconscious, but you are prone after getting
Yeah.
beat down.
Oh
would you like
no.
to
Action 1, I stand up.
He bites
No, he doesn't get a reaction to standing. No. Action 2, I'm actually gonna move.
He
Trust.
gloats. He gloats like, running away, huh?
I point to my resident goblin slayer. It's a him problem now. And my last action I'm gonna use to swing on this ghoul up here.
Excellent. Let's see it. That is a
Must be
crit.
real
Oh,
nice.
boy.
That
Must
is a
be real
19 for a
nice.
30.
Yeah,
Very
okay,
nice.
Critical hit.
Roll me some
That's
damage.
And that is gonna be a solid 29 damage.
You slay. You slay him because that's all he had left.
Oh boy.
You moved
I
up,
poke him and he dissolves
stabbed.
into fucking just dissolves.
What else would you like to
Explodes
do?
into Lego bricks.
That's it. I stood up, moved,
That's right.
stabbed.
Now it's this boy's turn. He sees you. He sees you and he kind of looks at Argo a little bit and has a giant shit-eating grin.
Better hope
Need
you
to.
kill me before I get to you.
And he takes
You know,
a
this
step.
guy has
and he
a
takes
song
step.
written about him.
That
He's
is
taking
Big steps,
step.
I can't hit him. Yeah. I can't hit him, right?
That's correct. Taking his.
The fuck is the point of this reaction then?
Well, other things normally move.
Hey, I'm right there with you, dude. I'm right there with you.
I'm just like, seeing this shit, a piece of shit, like, grinning at Argo, being like, ha, you can't take a reaction against this, steps away just to taunt you.
If anyone gets it, bro, it's me.
Here should be gone at this point. He looks at you. He looks at you, Leo. Cracks
I-
undead knuckles.
hold my arms out. I'm Christ posing.
What?
Like
God,
a-
he's like that big statue in Brazil.
I feel nothing.
Thanks
I
for
know
the
my
meal
friends will avenge
presentation.
me.
Roar, and goes in to bite you.
My
And
friends
he
will avenge me.
misses because you have nimble dodge.
My eyes
Oh.
are closed. Oh, now I have to turn off nimble dodge. Wait a second.
No, it's okay. Hold on to it. Hold on to
No,
it.
nimble dodge takes my reaction, I believe.
That's correct. I'm telling you to hold on.
Oh, you're gonna be a little rat.
Go to hero. I'm going to villain point that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm going to spend a hero on a villain point.
What if he did?
What if you didn't? That's a great question.
Then I would miss, which I don't want. So whoop.
Ah.
There we go.
Oh.
That's a
Such
crit.
a rat. I'm back down. I'm now
You're
at dying
hurt,
2
dude.
again. Well, I'm back at 0. I'm dying 2 again.
Does. 32
Yeah, but you're
points
already
of
wounded,
damage
right? So
to
you're gonna be
you.
even more wounded.
Yeah,
That
you're
was
wounded
not-
too.
My
Leo
it didn't-
today is like, I fall down, but I get up again.
I think I'm at dying 2. I'm not wounded until I get up yet. I'm still wounded 1 though.
Yeah, you're dying too, but you're going to be wounded too if you get back up. So.
Hmm.
Have a debate. Have a debate.
Hmm?
Hey, chat.
You don't have to be nice to us.
Do what you want to
are
do.
you? Does everyone else agree to that?
Yeah.
I understand
Listen,
what's
man, we're all
gonna
playing a
happen.
game here.
Oh
We're
no.
bombing.
We are a bombing. We didn't come into these vaults thinking they'd be nice to us.
True.
That is very true.
Okay, if you're okay with that, he's gonna go. He's
What?
gonna start ripping into you. He's gonna aim at you again. He's just gonna go after you, which I.
No, but he's gonna miss though. But he's gonna miss.
It's
It is
gonna miss.
Poor Leo.
I had to bring up the dying rules this time just to make sure.
It's crazy that as my friend dies, I'm listening to the Rocky Road to Dublin.
See, Sam's got a hero point.
Oh, true. He
Yeah.
can't die.
Sam got a hero point. He can't
Got his
die.
hero point still.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the Morn-Wield encounter from Darkest Dungeon rolling right now.
Taking damage while dying. If you take damage or you already have the dying condition, increase your dying condition value by 1 or 2. The damage came from attacker's crits. You have the wounded condition. Remember to add the value of your wounded condition to your dying. I'm making sure before I horribly do things because I don't want to mess it up.
I thought how it went was I just increased dying by 1.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to clarify on this one is if I start beating you down while you're already dying, I think I just normally roll to hit, and if I hit you, then it's like, oh, hooray.
Well, you crit anyway because I'm unaware.
Yeah, so I have to.
So that would increase dying by 2 no matter what.
Yeah, so I have to. Just clarifying. Uh-oh.
Horrifying.
Come on, website, don't do this to me. Go my information hub. All right, fuck you then. Looking for all the things. Looking for all the rules clarifications. Huh. There's a website problem, I think. Let's check. I know the browser. Let's see if that does it.
What info are you
Oh.
looking for?
I'm getting DNS errors on a bunch of websites.
Oh, yippee.
I think they might use the same host. There's someone's hacking into the mainframe right now to save your life. Oh, we found him. This son of a bitch isn't getting out of here.
All right, who in chat's taking down all the servers?
Yeah, stop
Thank
taking
you.
down my server.
We get a 30-minute ban on the hacker.
Well, I have to do the thing now instead of easily use all the resources available to us.
So the way-
Zoran
'cause I was
gets
looking
the
up-
book. Zoran gets the book.
I think I'm just flat-footed. I thought unaware meant.
Yeah, you would
immediately
assume
crit.
it's like an auto hits and all this.
Yeah,
stuff.
but I think
That's what's
it's
clarifying
just
on.
with the unnoticed is the keyword that I found, or undetected.
Thank you, Bisky.
It just means
Yeah.
just flat-footed.
Also unconscious. I found what unconscious means too.
Yeah.
There it is.
Let's see. Playing the game.
So I think you just hit with flat-footed. Is how I've found it.
Could we encounter this? We can get experience with it. Listen, dying. You don't have Die Hard or anything.
No.
I'm just literally going through the book. Let's see. Conscious, you're blading, otherwise, dying always includes the value. Is it dying condition or anything? All right, this one we'll roll it for now as I try to find it because we're taking way too long. I'm just gonna have him normally roll to hit you, and if he hits you, he hits you.
Right.
So
And it should automatically add flat-footed because I'm prone.
yeah, he rolls a natural 20.
That is a nat 20. I am gonna spend all my hero points to not die.
Yeah, because otherwise, with that, he yeah, you would be dead.
I would be dying for, yeah.
Yeah.
I spend all my hero points to not die. I lose
Yep,
the
you go,
dying condition
"Oh."
entirely and stabilizes 0. And you don't gain the wounded condition or increase its value from losing the dying condition in this way.
There you go.
So I stay at wounded 1, and I am now dying 0, just as 0 HP.
He is going to now assume that he has dealt with you. And he pretty much moved up, attacked, and that's the end of his turn. There you go, Klaara.
Okay. Do we try to finish him off? He got up below, or should I try to heal Sam back up?
It's up to you.
I guarantee you he's dying before Sam's next.
I
turn.
guarantee
Pick him
you
up.
he's dead.
Yeah. Me and Grekin
Okay.
are like, our hands are twitching to get to this motherfucker.
I am going to use a 2-action heal on him. On 2nd level to hit him with the heal.
Sam or the
Oh, that can't.
I'm stabilized, so it doesn't matter.
I'll roll Rosk, yeah. I'm using the heal versus
There's a ghoulie man. Got it. We're gonna roll a
There it
fortitude
is.
save. He succeeds, but that means he'll take half. So roll the damage for him.
Holy shit, that's 16
Oh.
that's an
damage.
axe roll.
Pretty much a large amount of holy light just whoosh and starts burning off his flesh. He's still holding on though.
I'm gonna follow it up with a single action heal. Wait a second, let me quickly.
You want to touch
Oh wait,
Argo?
no, that's range of touch, yeah. I'm just gonna chuck a dagger at him then.
I just
Oh, let me find it.
go. It just swings by. Leo, you notice a
Never mind.
dagger fell by your face.
My eyes are closed. I'm pretending to be dead.
Okay, Grekin.
I drop my trumpet to the floor as I watch him attack my brother. And
He points to you. You're next.
I just go, I'm gonna kill you! And I draw the Warhammer, and I'm going to rush him.
Nice. Move up and do a strike.
Oh shit!
Oh, he hits with it. He hits with it.
Roll
Look
an
at that.
18
Hammer.
for 22
Holy
total.
crap.
Roll damage. Hey, you did 6 points. You come in. Wham! You get him right across the face. Just grrr, like ghoul teeth just fall out and drop onto the floor.
My.
That's it. That's my turn.
Homeboy's still kicking. Oh,
Oh, wait.
my.
I'm gonna roll recovery. Oh, damn.
You're fair.
Damn,
You'll
this
take-
bleed bleed's
the one
annoying,
bleed.
dude.
Argo,
Is this what I do to people?
it's your turn.
Yes, that's what you do
No.
to people.
I'm not mad at you. I'm fucking pissed. Yeah, it's 11 for a 22. 9 damage.
That'll do 9. How do you kill him? He's as you're fighting
walk
with
up.
him, he's just laughing the entire time.
I walk up and I go, I'm not mad. I'm fucking pissed. I grab him by the back of the neck and I just drive my sword into his chest. I just pull him into it. And shove him off the sword.
He flops down to the ground. That's the end of the encounter.
I scramble over his body. Brother! Brother!
I quickly move over
Klaara!
Grekin, come here.
And-
I reach my arm, my limp arm. Grekin. Grekin.
What is it? What is it?
I grab you by your lapel. Final words.
No!
You need to hear them.
What?
Healer's Blessing.
You need to hear my final words. They're so
What
important.
is it? What
They
is
change.
it?
They change everything between us.
What is it?
They change everything.
Ow,
27
with
healing.
it!
Plus the bonus from Healer's Blessing.
29, right?
Yeah, 29.
Speak, damn you!
All my blood comes rushing into my body. Never mind.
Okay. I drop him.
I don't get off from prone, by the way. I'm staying on the ground for a bit.
Okay, so while he's like this on the ground, having almost died here, I just kind of open my backpack. I pull out one of the, like, the snacks we have.
Is it a,
Those snacks
a
are
like-
cinnamon roll?
A week old now.
Oh, actually, no, it's from it's the fresh ones which we bought when we were returning.
Okay.
It's true.
I was gonna make
And I
you
put
roll
one
to see
of
if
the
they were
cinnamon
moldy.
rolls.
I go back.
On
I
top
go
of his
back
head.
for my trumpet, by the way, just to have that set.
Okay.
Like you know how you would like reward a dog by putting like a cookie on the base of their nose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put on like above his, I put a cinnamon roll on his face.
I prod Leo with my boot. I like your hair as much as the next guy, dude, but we gotta get you a helmet. This seems to happen more often than it doesn't.
I want to go to sleep.
Also,
The
Argo,
cinnamon
are
roll
you
just on
feeling
my
okay?
face.
I felt better. I'll be honest.
Oh, let's me.
I'm probably about to fall over soon. I was fueled by so much rage just then. It's starting to go down.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like to battlefield medicine, Argo.
All right.
Oh, I saw that
failed.
20.
God damn it.
You just poke me with a needle. Ow! Klaara, what
Wait,
the
no,
hell?
that should be enough for a basic heal, right?
No, it's 15.
I just use no. While he is while he's still there, I just while doing this, I heal him with a 2-action heal.
Oh, that's recovery. I open my eye a little bit. I see the magic. I see the light of God.
That's because you're down like this. There. See?
Thank you very much.
Could I gingerly pick up the arrows? Can I shot?
Sure thing. You get your
Thank you.
arrows back.
Oh yeah.
Argo.
It's
I'll
Argo.
also pick up my dagger from besides
Argo.
Leo's face.
Leo.
I just throw both my arms straight up. Uppies.
I'll give him up. I'm gonna pick him up. I want you to know I'm picking him up like under the shoulders, and he's gonna hang there like Long Cat for a
As
couple
the-
seconds, arms stretched out.
As I'm being like hoisted into the air, I can I try to catch the cinnamon roll in my mouth?
Roll me in acrobatics.
This is a
This is
fail
what
roll.
takes him out. This is what kills him.
This is what's gonna finally do me in. That is a 15.
Ah.
You eat cinnamon roll.
Yeah, I caught it in my mouth.
Impressive. I'll
Honestly,
place it down.
I'm just imagining that he will nat one it and just choke on the cinnamon roll here and there.
That'd be my demise.
Zoran, I got rid of the bleed and I drank a potion.
Nice. Okay.
Can I rifle through this guy's pockets? I want to see if he's got anything on him.
Can
Sure
I
can.
rifle through the cultist pockets?
You sure can. So.
You deleted him, but he was over here.
Oh, I still got him here. So on the ghoul with the glasses, there's nothing. You see that he's wearing an apron. He's got some like very simple tools, mostly for carving meat. Like just kind of butchering things. Very
It's concerning.
just horrible looking implements like human skin, like pouches and stuff. It's not great. Obviously broken glasses if you want for it, but not really much of anything else on him. The cultists, you find the robed ghoul individual. You find that there's it says a lump of decayed flesh strung on a necklace.
Oh, lovely. Straight up Grekin.
There's two of them
Aliak.
there if you want it.
Do you want it, Greg?
What is it?
Lump of decayed flesh strung on a necklace.
No.
Like- All right. You leave his human beef jerky on his neck,
Oh,
and that's all you really find. Unfortunately, the ghouls were very barren in terms of.
Do you guys see that
I read
glowing
that.
light down there?
Yeah, that's what we were chasing. That's what
I-
literally brought us.
oh, do you mean down in the circular room?
Yeah.
It looks like the one from the other room.
It's
No,
the same as the
right.
circle room and like the worm room.
The Baja.
Oh, the Baja room. Yeah.
Which we don't know what
I
that
have a
is in
quick
character.
question, by the way, Zoran.
Yes.
Do I contracted something in that fight, correct?
Yes.
Do I feel it? Do I feel like ill,
A little bit. Yeah.
or do I not? Do I not notice it?
You feel like you're catching a little something, like when you're you sneeze or you cough or something, you feel like there's a tiny remnant of something.
Right. Okay. So, as we're all walking,
Hey, is it contagious? I just.
I look at
Well,
you.
I guess we don't know. We don't know what it is.
I look at you, and next to me, I go, I don't really think it's probably. I mean, the chances someone contagious. Oh, true. I'm so
Come on,
sorry.
I've been having a bad day, man.
I'm
That is
so sorry. All right, wait. Let me get that off your goggles. And
No, it's fine. I'll just wipe I'll wipe my stomach.
I'm so sorry. I'm so.
It's in my eyes.
I'm so sorry.
As
Was there
you-
My eyes.
Go ahead, Grekin.
Was there anything on the cultist?
No,
It's
that's,
just
literally- that's all I
the
told
decayed
you.
flesh.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought that was on the butcher. So my bad.
No,
Also, what is that book on that table?
I bet it's set dressing.
Yeah, Zoran, make up the lore for this book for us.
it's a human cooking recipe.
Ah, true.
Well,
Oh,
wait.
damn.
oh, I thought wait, like human cooking recipe or like human meat cooking recipe? Like, is it
Human
like
meat
baking a
cooking
pie or?
recipe.
Oh,
for
I thought it was like a
baking
Yes.
pie
Mortal
recipe.
men.
Oh
Yes.
man. How much do you think it'd be worth to like a weirdo?
I don't think we bring that back to town. I think we bring that back to
As-
town. We get weird looks.
As
Yeah, I
you
don't think we bring
all
that one back to town.
continue down and see the circular room, you see the chamber's smooth walls glisten with moisture, despite the air being dry and somewhat stuffy. Several low divans are arranged in a circle and interspread, whatever. The low table stacked with a few books and rotting morsels of decayed flesh. A twisting ribbon of pale blue light stretches between the bare floor of the room center and the ceiling above. You motherfucker.
I heard that as well.
Its points of contact sending creepers of what looks like infected tissue out of a distorted spiral of a few feet. The blue spiral that you see in the middle there is very similar to the one that you encountered below in Klaara, because you were not here for the session on that time. They stepped in it and shit hurt. So you don't want to fuck with it.
Am I having heart palpitations?
I don't think it's probably nothing that bad, you know.
What did you
Does anyone hear the heartbeat?
I don't feel so good.
I feel good.
Grekin, do you have any of that cold medicine from our bag?
No.
My friend, can I check your bag?
No.
Let me see. Do you have any of the cold medicine?
I don't.
Achoo!
Why are you purposely spreading the disease to your entire party right now?
I took a step back. I feel so sorry for what I've done. I just
What are you doing right now?
he had the
You caught like hyper AIDS from a ghoul, and your first thought was, "I'm gonna make sure everyone in my party has this."
no, just Grekin.
Well, I can try to cure him with my
Oh.
healer's tools, but you see, this.
I saw what you did. I saw you
What?
poke him.
What I wanted to say is, it would take 8 hours to care for a diseased person.
Oh my god.
Do it on our next rest, I guess.
Yeah, on our next rest, I can
longer.
try to help you, but until then, you will probably be sneeveling. So,
Can
please
we
put
take a
on a
look
face
around
mask.
this room? Like, I kind of want to check between like the couch cushions for like random coins, you know?
Sam,
No, don't check
Yes.
between the couch cushions. That's a very, very
You-
bad idea.
you noticed that you thought you were as healed as you were before from Clara's healing, but you noticed that it wasn't as effective as you thought. You still feel not so good.
Did that just hit me or
It's you've realized it now, but it's happened as soon as you got back up.
Greg's gonna start furiously wiping at his face. Just seeing what's happening to him. I was like, how's he got a thing out of my eyes?
If I might make a suggestion, team, the entire point of us coming this way was to follow that light. I think we should not stray from that path now.
Yeah, true. The light went north, I think.
It's led us into 3 different ambushes.
It has, but like
I feel like the more we
I-
follow it, the deeper we're gonna get.
I don't think. Listen, let me explain something. We've just gone down the stairs and things got way worse. I don't think not following the light is going to bring us to happier times. I think it probably just sucks down here.
Well, I think the light could wait for us as well. You know, if it's polite
Again.
and wait for us.
If it's
Well-
polite, it claims to be a legendary hero, so
they're usually polite?
They are usually
I-
polite. I think if our whole point of coming down here was to follow Atari, we probably shouldn't break off. Let's follow Atari for now. We can come back here later.
I mean, what else is it gonna do down there, you know?
I really don't feel
Okay,
good.
Luke, I agree here with Argo. We can always go and check this place out later.
Grekin,
Let's stay focused.
Yeah. Yes.
Grekin, you notice something as everyone's leaving. Something just tinges on the side of your vision as everyone's trying to go back in the hallway. You notice that one of the couches here on the left side of the room doesn't have a lot of dust or a lot of things settled on it. It looks as if people would move out of the way to go somewhere.
Can I quickly take a, like, while he's looking, can I drink a little health potion?
You sure can.
Is that my health potion?
You drink it and you only get half of the healing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Good roll, though.
You gotta throw up or something, bro.
I don't think that's how this.
Grekin,
I
you
don't think we
notice
have
that
potassium.
there is a passageway.
I'd like to open it.
Grekin,
Alright.
come in.
Couches were some-
Still walking away.
Hold on. I found something. I'm looking at something.
You press your hands up against like behind a tapestry that's on the wall and find there's a stone that goes like a perfect square. Something similar you saw before as it reveals a magic circle on the ground.
Oh. Hey guys. And I turn around. And
Yeah?
they're not behind me. Holler at them to come back.
It sounds like Grekin found something.
Fine, let's look at it, but not for long. Oh, what the?
Oh, don't
fuck?
stand in the stick.
Oh, sorry.
I'll sim you went around it.
Yeah, I went around it. Sorry.
I could have been evil as
Oh,
fuck.
it
and
looks just like that
reflex
one.
it.
It looks like that one from upstairs.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe-
I've seen one of these, and I walked through the middle of it.
Oh, it's just I thought we'd come to the conclusion that it's a teleportation thing that we
We
can't.
As
don't
you-
know how to activate it, I think.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, it's good that we know this
Honestly,
is here.
If we
I am
activate
thinking
it, do
maybe-
you think we could teleport couches with it as well, like furniture, like with
That
it?
is actually an incredible idea. Otherwise, we could just,
Really
like, you
good
know, use
question.
the stairwell, but let's see if we can activate this one.
I don't know how.
In Argo's head.
It would increase the efficiency of our operation by 50%.
You
Greg,
can
do I have a
teleport so
fever?
many couches with these.
Mere mention of furniture just
You look
sends Argo
alright
into a
to me.
small fit inside of his head.
Can you put your hand on my head and tell me if I got a fever?
I can pour some water over you.
I don't. Why would you? I don't know if I have a fever. I just need you to tell me if
I
I'm
mean-
hot.
I guess I'll feel it because he's already sneezed in my face.
Can
Roll
I
a med-
check if I can?
If you want to check his condition, roll me a medicine check.
I just want to put his hand on my head to know if I'm hot. Do I got hot head?
Yeah, you're fine.
Greg, it's simple. He's just bitching. He wants sympathy.
You're all right.
Okay.
Can I quickly check the circle and see if I can activate it somehow?
Sure can. I don't know if you remember it or if you weren't in the session when they found another one. Basically, to basically activate this thing, there is a ritual you can do, pretty much an awakened portal ritual. As to where if you don't know it, you're gonna have to look around to see if you can find a method in which to do so. Because you yourself probably do not know how to do it.
Yeah,
So
that's
you'll need-
fair.
Yeah, you'll need to find like a scroll or something or instructions of saying this is how you turn this portal on.
Well, it's cool we found this, but now we should move and follow Otari again.
The death orb.
Well, I thought maybe
Yeah.
it was important.
I just want you guys to know, I hate the way I write notes because they're brainless, but I still understand them. Because my notes, I have Belcora written down. My notes are as thus: Belcora equals Voldemort, Rosegard equals a band of Harry Potters. And in my brain, I'm like, oh, they're just a bunch of heroes fighting a bad guy. It's going to the right here. Yeah. By the way, are these like grates over here? Are these like great doors over here? Like, what am I iron
Oh,
barred
no.
doors.
I don't know
I
about
can see
great, but they
through
look
it.
pretty okay.
Yeah, as you going on,
You are horrible.
you see pretty much just bars kind of like over the doors here. Like understand the map is like, hey, what is this shit? Yeah, I think it's just decorations. Just...
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Argo, as you're getting closer, you hear just some ruckus past the door over to the east.
This orb is gonna kill us all.
There's just
Right,
things are
right.
getting shuffled around, and just hear some kind of noises, something vocal on the other side, but you can't quite make it up.
I'm not going to lie to you. There's something moving on the other side of this door. I'd also maybe someone takes a peek before we just bust the door open.
I got this.
Why is it always suspicious?
Because I like them hitting me. It lets my twin
What?
Gerkin show up.
Worked last time.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay, so it might not work this time either, but we can't just... Look, hold on, let me listen. 20.
With your roll of a 20, you hear something very similar to what you just dealt with. You hear one of them go like, no, fine. On the books on the top, that one will help us in the experiment. That one right there.
There's more of them that we just absolutely eviscerated through. And it sounds like they're lurking on an experiment. I'll level with you. I'm pretty sure I can get them to surrender.
Hold on.
I have
Hold on.
actually a
I'm gonna-
better idea.
I'm walking off. I'm gonna go grab the corpse of the cultist and drag it back.
No, wait. Grekin, do you think you could pretend that you are one of them and lure them out into the hallway here while Leo and Argo hide on either side of the door and hit them when they walk through the door?
That's a pretty
I'm grabbing
funny
the
idea.
cultist. I'm bringing him back still.
Well, I think we can do a combination of things here. I
True.
like your idea, and I like the cultist body idea. Let's do both.
Yeah, let's just all hide around the door here. Just stand
So-
there for when they walk through.
What would you like to do? One more time.
We're gonna have everyone hide on either side of the door.
Don't we have lights though?
Just turn them off.
How are we gonna
That
see?
sounds like a
How are we
fucking
gonna
horrible
see?
idea.
Well, they won't see
I
us.
do not think turning off. What are you talking about?
They will see us though.
They live
These guys
down
live
here
in the
with no light.
darkness.
Oh, you guys can't see. I get it.
Yes,
yeah.
I already miss as
Okay,
is.
all right,
I don't need any
okay,
more
okay.
deterrents.
No.
Put
here's
the
plan.
torch in the dead cultist's hand.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh. Hey,
They're gonna be so
listen.
surprised.
team. I know we're all for silly plans and such. I cannot stress how bad we almost got our asses whooped in that last fight.
Yeah, but
Like,
there's
we-
like one of them.
They were having a conversation. There's literally
Yeah.
obviously more than one. They were talking
Well,
to each other.
They seem crazy though. They could be
I
talking
mean,
to themselves.
can someone crack the door and like take a look? Can we get a
That
visual
might-
idea of what's going on?
You see, that might ruin the surprise, though.
So,
I don't. The answer is I don't want surprises.
Grekin, would you like to try to crack open the door stealthily and see if you can peek inside?
Yeah, I would. I would.
Roll,
You
roll
about to be a
me,
bastard.
roll me
I
a
was,
stealth
yeah.
check.
I was thinking of it. 19.
Go ahead and
He's rolling privately.
okay. Go ahead and open the door there on the map.
What's going on?
What you will see in front of you is another ghoulish cultist trying to instruct several other ghouls on picking up select books that they're looking for, and also one's kind of rummaging through a collection of broken down bookshelves, and he's like, just keep looking, the book is here. The priestess needs it for the ritual. Rituals for dummies, it's one of them.
I motioned for everybody to gather back up.
So what'd you see, buddy? Is it
We have
just
a
one?
we have a big problem.
How many was there?
There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So turning the torch off wasn't a great idea.
As you're closing the door, you'll also hear like, "You continue finishing that bookshelf. We can have our old library look like a dump. Use a hammer or something, not your teeth." And you hear it.
Very
Just close the door.
That is responsible though. But there's also more of them that I can't see, and I know that because they're talking about a big ritual with a priestess, and I don't think that guy we killed back there was a priestess.
Oh, that's fine.
I am of the mind that we should maybe be taking this a little more seriously than we've taken interactions in the past.
I am
I
of the opinion
think-
we had a serious plan here, and you're acting like it's a bad one.
Honestly, I think that
taking away
luring
the
one
vision
in.
of 4 of our party members is probably not a great plan.
I'm not saying turn off the lights, but I mean, we don't need to. It's an ever-burning torch. You put it in a bag so they can't see it. You pull it back out, boom, it's on.
Yeah, honestly, that's right here. We can just stand on the either side, and the moment the door opens and we attack the first one, we also reveal the light.
One of them has magic. We can't hide it in a hole.
What?
Well, we just want to lure one of them in to have an easier fight after we kill the first one in an ambush.
Let me ask you a question. Has any of the ghouls other than the cultists spoken? I'm
No.
pretty sure it was
Yeah.
just the cult.
Just a
Yeah, yeah.
cultist.
It's just
Oh,
it
yeah,
was?
before normal ghouls have talked to you.
Yeah.
the regular
everyone.
ones have. Okay.
Yeah, just the ones you heard read.
Talking to them like they're mouth breathers, so I was thinking like that they're just
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
mindless. I don't know. I feel like walking in there and throwing a dead cultist in front of them is gonna have more effect and is more surefire than trying to lure one out. I think that trying to lure one out it's just giving away our presence with a big chance of them just figuring out that we're not one of them. Like, they're undead. Like, there's nothing, like, I think the moment we speak, they're gonna be like, that guy's got blood pumping through his vein.
I'm a little nervous about this whole situation.
I am pretty
Okay.
sure that Grekin can pretend to be one of them. He is pretty good at making funny voices.
A dabble. Listen.
Okay.
I think-
All right, listen, man.
no, I
it's up
think
to
you're
you.
right.
And here, how about this? We'll do this. If your plan goes well, then I won't make a stink in the next time we try to do one of these. But if it doesn't go well, then we let someone else handle the plan next time we get into a encounter like this. Sound good?
I just think that's, I think your plan has merit. I'm fine with either one. Either we try to lure all of them out here, and we wait to ambush them, or we just storm the place with a dead body and go, no gods, no masters.
I am pretty sure that they won't. I mean, we tried to terrify those guys,
Except-
and we terrified them pretty well. They still fought.
They did still fight,
Yeah,
but
but
they
they-
fought
but
way
they-
worse.
they fought
We got a
way
big
worse.
advantage. We got a big advantage from it.
Also, you see me grab my pendant, except Lamash too. Sorry.
I'm gonna hide behind the wheelbarrow.
I'm not saying they're not going
Wait,
to
are we
fight. I'm just
ambushing
saying
or are
that
we storming?
we can
I'd-
open with a very big advantage if we just try to like make them all piss each other. And I'm very imposing.
Leo
make
feels, what's the word? Lethargic, where you're like tired. He's got the sick. He feel tired. He EP.
Leo's full of shit.
Leo has the mildest case of flu you've ever seen.
He doesn't even have a sore throat.
He's got a hot compress on. He's laying on his back. I'm dying. He's got like
Chicky
2-degree
noodle.
fever.
So
Chicken
Klaara
noodle.
just kind of sighs and looks at the Gereg, and she's like, "Hey, Gereg, you know somebody's sin? Do you think that the disease he has is serious?"
No, he can walk it off.
Okay, you heard him.
How professional can I hide from everybody?
It'd be a
17.
deception to lie.
Go away. No, I'm hiding. Go away. I'm hiding behind my
So-
wheelbarrow.
As you guys, if you guys want to refine your plan even more, let's take a break. Everyone can stretch their legs and use the bathroom and all that stuff. And we'll be right back.
I'll be honest, I have enough resources to do one more fight, and I'm out.
I'm gonna be honest. I've
Stay
got
here.
enough to. I've got enough to. If we storm the place and you let me lead, I can I can hit all of them. But if we storm the place and we pick the fight instantly, then I won't be able to.
Well, we don't know how many are back
Screen.
there.
Ba-da-da-da.
Yippee!
All right. Yippee!
Yippee!
What's the plan?
Good question. We never heard. That was. Come on, War.
That was.
That was Grekin, not me.
What's the plan?
The plan is simple. I'll have you guys high. Get real low and stealthy. Okay? Then I throw open the door, I run in there, and I scream about how there's a big giant skeleton chasing me that killed all the ghouls and the guy back there. And now he's coming to get us.
Wouldn't that make them take defensive
Wait.
positions inside?
I was gonna say, isn't that gonna make them hunker down and get ready for the skeleton army that's approaching? Why would they charge out at it?
Okay, no, wait, bad plan.
That was what we waited for?
No. Yes.
Sounds like it is.
Okay. All right.
But no, I change it up. I run in, I go, there's a huge fight out there, there's a big skeleton, they need help. They run out to help, you kill them.
Here's the thing: they don't know
Do they
who you
care
are.
about each other?
How did you get past the fight? Who are you? You're a living being.
I'm a goblin, my name's
The chance that
Grekin,
the
I
chance
worship-
that they just jump you is insane.
but it's all part of the plan, because I hit him with this. I go, I worship Lamage too. They need help.
They worship Lamage too. It sounds like they worship a priestess. I don't think they care about your god.
I guarantee they do.
Okay. All right. Go in there and preach about your god, and we'll see how that works out.
This doesn't seem like a great idea.
No, let them do it.
I just think maybe we
Let
just
'em.
don't go in there and
We
let's
have to
just
go
go
in there.
someplace else. Why?
No, we have to go in there.
We're following
Why?
the orb.
I say fuck the orb.
Well, there's so many other fucking doors and paths. We could probably take an
No.
alternate route.
No,
Okay,
because
I'm pretty
there's-
sure that we already decided to follow the orb. Let's just
Yeah,
pick one of the plans we brought.
so many different encounters.
What, you think we're just gonna have a lovely walk through this?
Well, I'm
Area?
just saying. I think
We came here to kill
I think
shit.
it's expediting us into even more. When we could
I'll
take a little
also-
gander around.
I'll add this. I turn to Argo. Argo, you've said this before, I believe. The number of doors precludes to the importance of the room, right?
Right.
There's a double door in there.
Yeah, I turn to I turn to Greg, look him in his eyes. We're going.
Okay,
Hey.
Greg, Gereg, which plan do you like the most?
The one that doesn't get us killed.
Just let Greg can do his thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Greg can do your thing.
All right, everybody
Also-
hide. I'm going to change the plan up because that one was bad. I'm just going to lure him out.
Okay.
Me.
I got an idea. Grekin, wait. 2 seconds. I got an idea on how to lure him out.
I'm doing my vocal warm-ups. Go ahead.
I know. Let me. You know that the big guy, right? Who fucked me up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get behind him and mime him fighting you.
In a weekend at Bernie's this weekend.
Yeah. What do you think?
God, that's.
What do you think? You'd be like,
Okay,
oh,
that's an
it's such a
even
fight.
dumber idea than Grekin's. Grekin, go do your thing.
That's
What?
really funny, though.
It's
I-
funny, but we're gonna die. I don't want to die.
He's like, get out here! I need your
Please,
help.
Can we take the second floor? a
Just
little
cut off
more
his head and
serious?
start hanging it like a little sock puppet.
Well, okay. I'm just saying, if they have a friend out here that may be more inclined to come help.
Okay.
Fuck it, we
I'm
won't.
I'm just gonna shut up at this point. What I say doesn't matter. Go ahead.
What do you think, Grekin? Do you want to just go in and try to lure him out?
I just don't want my friends to think his opinion doesn't matter.
Oh, go ahead. I'll do whatever happens. I'm just gonna roll with the punches. I'm here to fight. We're gonna get into a fight.
Klaara just
Whether on
kind
the
of
back
leans
foot or front
against
foot, I
the
don't
wall,
give a shit anymore.
completely
Okay.
frustrated at this point.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't mean for it to get like this. I turned to my brother. I think it's a good plan.
Thank you. I'm gonna weaken at Bernie's him.
All
Right
right,
here.
we're bringing the corpse
Right.
up.
Don't say it like that.
It
All
is
right.
like that.
I just like to point out, as you pull the corpse up, you realize there is a gaping hole in his chest from where I put my sword in it. So
I also
Just
knocked out all
keep
his
that in
teeth.
mind.
When did you knock out all his teeth? I lull his
With
head to the
hammer.
side. Oh my god.
Just stick your fist in, fill it up with your glove.
What?
The hole.
He means the hole in
hole
the
in the
chest.
chest.
Well,
Disgusting thing to say, but
here we are.
Just cover it up with a book. He was a nerd.
What's in this wheelbarrow? There's like scrolls and stuff. I
Yep,
drape a
scrolls,
scroll down
books.
his
You've
back-
also
down
see
his
there's
chest.
books on the walls and stuff that you could probably grab
Wait.
onto.
It's a wheelbarrow, right? You can make it look like he's pushing the wheelbarrow.
Well, I don't think he. Look, he's fighting Grekin.
Or
I got it, I got it, I got it.
understand you're everyone's baby back bullshit. For the sake of time, I assume you want to weekends at Bernie's this guy or try to mime him in some way, and while Grekin opens the door, right?
People still get that reference, but yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
people are getting younger by the second. Proceed.
I'm ready.
Help! Help, my ghoulish friends! There's this green man, and he's so strong and kind of buff. Help!
Tone it down.
Help me! He's whooping my ass. He tore through us like butter. Help! And I start like banging the sword on the ground, like, you know, clash his sword with me. And I pull out my rapier and I'm like clashing it with him.
I'm weakening at Bernie's holding his hand and smacking his sword.
Roll me a
That'd be-
deception. Roll me either a performance or a deception, both of you.
Could you start
being
performing Arctic Assault
Klaara.
on the trumpet, by the way?
Klaara and I are hiding. Should we be like actively rolling a stealth to see if we are like actually hidden in these corners, or are we just gonna assume that like they're not gonna be hidden?
I got you good. I can make a bunch of people
Okay.
roll stuff. You're hidden. Like you've taken the hide action. You've
All right.
succeeded because there's no one seeing you.
Oh, right.
Ooh, that is a 14 for my performance.
I think I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
Oh,
Ugh.
I thought 17 was pretty fucking decent.
Ugh. Well, it's, you know, not. I guess you're right. I'm a bozo.
So with that, here is like for Klaara and Argo, you guys kind of hear some murmuring on the other side. Like obviously you would hear like people like banging on wood and stuff. They seem to be repairing some shelves. Last you were kind of informed, but you hear it just stop after their lovely performance, and you hear a voice kind of go like, "Go check it out."
oh,
You
work.
hear several footsteps just start coming up.
Got their slappers out?
I got them slappers.
As
That means they're
walking
basic
out,
gear. They're
or,
basic
like,
gear. It's okay.
As I shut up. As they're walking up to the door, can I do an action real quick?
What you got?
I want to pop out this bark skin potion I have and chug it.
Awesome, go for it.
That's so
And,
base of you.
The root beer?
I've just
Oh.
pressed use on it, so I guess it's just a. So I get plus 2
Yeah.
AC 10 minutes.
I'm just imagining the sound of the bare feet in Dark and Darker.
That's weird. Yeah.
I got
It's
the
like, you know,
effect
the
on it.
slap.
You as you guys are miming and doing your performance, the door opens. Stink. You see a ghoul there, along with a cultist kind of further behind him, and they're looking over at you guys. What do they see?
It's me with my rapier out, trumpet in my other hand, swashbuckling like fencing this ghoul, and I'm still talking for him.
We're both showing off stuff he taught the other. My performance on par with his fencing on par with mine. We're really fucking showing him up.
By the way, can I be chug-jugging my Quicksilver mutagen right now? Because I feel like it's about to be.
Yeah, sure. Sure,
Alright,
if
thank
you
you.
even wanted to pre-vote as everything was going, go ahead
I'd
and put your
also
stuff
like
up.
to.
Everyone
I'd
remembers
like
now.
to.
Chug-jug.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Sanctuary.
Well, I'll assume you've pre-buffed it as you were hearing the person come up, you know. As you do that, you hear one of the ghouls kind of go like, Hey, those adventurers killed our cook! They're parading his body around like it's a rag doll!
Well, I turn around. You're damn right I am. I'm gonna do it again too. You're next. Come stop me, you lily-livered little ghoul bag. and I kind of wink at Argo and Klaara in like a wink, you know, like let it roll, kind of wink.
I narratively declare that I point the corpse's hand at him and goes, and he's so handsome.
I'll ask everybody to roll initiative.
Could I roll for stealth because I'm hiding?
You sure can. If you're hiding, you can roll for stealth. And Klaara,
Oh,
you can use
no.
religion because you're casting
What is
holy spells.
happening?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Do I
call
have
him.
to roll for stealth?
You don't have to. You can use perception.
Okay.
Can I mean, it's not
17.
great, and I know my perception's better, but can I use performance for my initiative?
Were you doing performance or were you doing
Yeah.
deception?
I rolled performance.
Okay, you can do performance. That's fine.
Woo! I've never got to do that before.
Normally, I would use your value
That's a
that
10.
you got before, but we're being lazy right now. All right, so now it's their turn.
They're masquerading as corpse. I love that this is a sentient creature. It's smart enough to not only instantly catch on, but also be like, and they're being weird about it.
So with that, they've all rolled. Greg, it's your turn.
All right,
Cheers,
I'm
Greg.
gonna speedy like like a bunch of slappers on the floor. I'm gonna speed
Yeah.
up. I'm gonna move about let's
No.
see, hold on, 5, 10, 15 feet so far.
Okay.
Do I have eyes on the canker cultist?
You do.
All right. Hold on. I'm actually gonna move up one more for my final action, and I am just as I'm running up, I've prepared an acid flask. I've got it cradled like a baby. I'm gonna Tom Brady football throw it right at this guy's head, hitting him
Alright,
with the
let's
old
see it.
acid special. Please God, 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 please.
You hit.
God is good. He's good. Yippee!
Sorry, that was in 2 parts.
You do a thing. You do the 3 points of acid damage with the persistent, and he will also take the 2 points of splash damage you did to him. He begins just to
The
melt.
plan was to let them into the hallway. Now they're blocked from going into the hallway.
It
I thought
was.
the whole point is that we were going
Yep.
to get attacks of opportunity as they went across. Now,
Uh-huh.
even
I thought we were gonna hold
Gereg
positions
succeeds,
though.
Gereg fails.
I thought they were gonna hold position.
No!
The whole point is that they were going to come out. That's why I'm here, so that I'd hit them as they run across. Why would I hide if they were going to? Okay,
It's not over.
It's not over. We gotta
You
fight
got one
now. We gotta
action
fight
left,
now.
Greg.
I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna immediately gonna run away back into the shadows.
That's too far. You can only get to here.
Oh, I got 40 movement speed.
Oh, okay.
It gave you
That's
a
right.
yellow.
Yeah,
I'm a
quick
speedy-
accelerate.
I'm a
That's right.
speedy little guy.
It didn't add to the thing. My bad. All right. This one started going, oh god, that's ghoulish. I like it. And he charges at you, Grekin. And of course, you get your attack of opportunity. Argo.
Take him.
I do.
Mm.
Do I? Yeah, it's only you who gets it because I'm
It
a
is
cleric.
me, Yeah. And I hit him. For
What
a
if you
21.
just eviscerate him? What if you just like clothesline his head off?
I'm pretty
and he runs
close.
by?
Hit him for a 12. I didn't hit him for nothing.
I don't like they said that's ghoulish.
That
Take
is
a
funny.
nice-
That's ghoulish.
Drag
You
you
take
down
a
to-
slash at him, a large cut goes right across his side, but he gets up to Grekin, ignoring your slash because he just sees something just tasty, something that's going to make a good meal. As a bite into Grekin, and he rolls a natural 1. He tries to get at you one more time with his claws, tries to rake across you, and he hits you
He does hit me that
Damaging
time.
for 5 points of damage, and I need you to make a fortitude.
I'll make
save.
it. I'll make it. Little did you know, Zoran, I'm actually an Iron Gut Goblin.
I put the corpse's hand on his shoulder. You make
You
these.
do great. But now it's your turn.
Get his hand off me!
Hi. I mean, sorry.
It's your
Okay,
turn,
whose
Grekin.
turn is it?
All right, I'm gonna
Grekin.
start with intimidation.
Okay.
Which is 1 action, right?
Yes.
So I'm actually first. I'm gonna cast Bullhorn on myself for 2. Because I believe it gives me an advantage, right? Or +1.
It says your loud voice.
Oh,
was
it's only
easier
the
to coerce
chorus.
others,
Ugh.
and
Can I not
because
do
it
that then?
exists. To coerce and perform it. It won't help here.
Yeah. So can I not do that then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. In that case, I won't do that. I'll just do the intimidate then. And I'm gonna use the trait that lets me intimidate everybody I can see up to 3,
Yeah.
I think, or 4. I can only see 3 of them.
Yeah, target each of them. Here, hold up.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Target.
okay.
Target. I can reroll it if you like, where I target them now.
Yeah, so I gave you a thing on your actions for demoralize.
Oh, right.
So
I can
if
go
I
press
click
it.
this for you, you can click that and it'll do all this stuff for us.
Oh, don't do it.
It was a good 30, though.
Yeah, click that.
Oh, that's good.
No.
Okay, I'm going to apply your 30 because that's the thing that you got. So, and pretty much for the DC and stuff of everybody, that'll be a crit.
Listen, me and that guy you just saw, that weirdo, that little quick one, I killed everyone with him. Your only hope is to rush me down. There will be no mercy, and your god will not save you.
Priestess will save us. Kill the green one. Bring me his flesh. As he points to you, and you hear a bunch more just raspy roars behind him. That's
Well-
one action to demoralize.
Batter up.
Oh my god.
I've got a
You already-
taste
you already-
for the
Yeah, you already had your Warhammer out, so you can go ahead and just swing.
Let me untarget them all except the one in front of me. Bozo. But
Yeah,
at
take a
myself.
swing, but he gotta go, and he dodges the hammerhead.
Vibe check.
You hit on a... Wow.
Yeah, second one -5. He hit it for 8. Bonk, and you kill it.
Right on.
It crumples into the ground.
Can I rear the Warhammer back over my shoulder and just like Mario Party style hit him under the chin into the air?
Yes.
And then I
Klaara.
just level it at him. I told you, all at once.
I'd like to hold.
Would you like
I'd
to
like to
prepare
ready a
it?
2-action. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. My bad. Let me let you speak first.
What I wanted to say is that I will ready a 2-action heal for when one of my party members gets hit for more than 10 HP in damage.
Awesome. So you take 2
And
actions
that's my
to do
turn.
so. Now you have 1
Yeah,
action
and then I
left.
will raise my shield.
Yeah. Cast shield
You
on
have a
yourself.
shield?
My
It's a
magical
magic
shield.
Alright.
All right, one of the ghouls you could see in the far back just looking to discharge it. He does not see Argo as he goes by. Argo, get yourself a whiff.
Didn't you already use his reaction on the first one?
That's
you're right, I
right.
did, No whiff.
Comes right at you, Grekin. He rolls a natural 1. Oh my god, they're very
these
consistent
suck.
at that. All right,
Yeah.
that's the end of his turn. He's gonna use 2 actions to go in. Another ghoul.
It's almost like history repeats.
He turns around and sees a priestess all by herself. As he bounds through and goes like, I don't like the haughty light. And he hits
Oh,
you,
wait a
crits
second.
you.
Wait a second. He can't do that.
Right, Sanctuary.
Sanctuary!
Click Sanctuary for me again. Like, do the little casting for me.
Let me quickly click it. I'm not sure if it will let me because I had it ready only
Just
once.
add it back. Just add it back and cast again. That's fine.
There you go.
Let's make a will save for each time. The target has a... Thanks for not telling me the will save. It's probably your spell DC, which is
Yeah, it's my spell
18.
DC probably.
Thanks
So
for not telling me the will save.
He fails, so he can't hit you.
Ooh.
See. Yeah,
just
success.
saved yourself
Failure.
a
Creature
crit.
can't attack the target and waste the action. It can't attempt further actions against the target this turn. He goes, "Ah!" and he kind of gets over to here. His last action. And so next goal.
Sentry actually worked for once. This is the first time it worked.
That's awesome.
I'm so happy.
Another one comes out. Looks over and he sees you, Klaara, so he wants to try again.
Oh no.
Actually, evens is odds. Klaara. All right. Looks at you. He's going to do the exact same thing.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh god damn it.
He succeeds. Yeah, can attempt to action this turn in the action gives its turn. So it gets past your sanctuary. You see your holy light just fade away.
Do you want
As
to
a
go?
ghoul.
Oh, he did not crit succeed, so it doesn't go away.
It does. If a target uses a hostile action, the spell ends.
No, I did not use a hostile
No, yeah,
action.
that's for her.
Oh, the target.
Like,
Oh, you.
this is
Oh, I see.
yeah. This allows it to hit her. If she does anything hostile, then
I see.
can't think of it. Sanctuary is really good.
It really
You
is
just
fun.
want to live. So it just makes them have to do. If they're bad at will saves, then you're like, oh yeah, you're not getting through here. So, but it looks to you and it goes rah, rah, and tries to bite you. It fails miserably, and for its last action, it will try to bite you again, and also fails miserably. So your sanctuary technically still holding, trying to bite through the holy shield that you have upon yourself, like rah, 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 is just not getting through. But Argo.
I got actually saved by that plate armor I started wearing. Or well, the breastplate.
I'm going to look at the one in between me and Klaara and go, that one's plugging the gates, and I'm gonna swing at the one next to me. And I crit him with a 15 for 26.
Nice. Let's see that damage.
That damage being 16.
You do a large amount to him. You see he's all messed up. You cut an arm off and everything. You're like,
Ugh. I'm gonna swing again. Oh, and I hit a nat 1. I'm gonna raise a shield.
okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, I guess. As he's doing that, you see that a robed individual will come up to the side here. He will see everything that's going on, and he'll point to you, Grekin,
Hello.
and he will
Here.
cast Daze. Need you to make me a will save, please.
Oh, I'm so dazed. Oh.
Puts the corpse's hand back on his shoulder. Don't worry, you make these. Ooh.
You don't.
Hold on.
I
Hold
think you
on.
distracted him.
Yeah.
Reroll using hero point.
You succeed.
Oh!
Oh!
He does make these.
I do.
You'll only take half of this damage. Of half of 3, you only take 1.
Oh. I thought Daze was gonna fuck me up. Oh yes, done. Never mind.
That's only if you critically failed.
Well, either way, it's a flex. Fuck that guy.
You heard curses. But of course, as it begins to continue to melt with acid, do 8 points of damage.
Holy shit!
We try to recover and fails.
Oh my god.
Greg showing his worth. Leo.
Dude.
I agree. Let's
His
see.
face is melting.
And I get another one
Like,
back.
I dropped the corpse.
London.
I don't know if that's an interact. I don't know what you want for that. I'm just dropping him. I don't want to.
It's free.
I've had
Just
my fun.
drop. Dropping is free.
You're right. I drop him like crumpled,
His body just.
and then I move in here. Boop, boop, boop,
Go on.
and
Yeah,
finish.
there you go.
Finish the one in between, or I try to. Let's not be too hasty. So I'll swing on this guy in the middle of both me and Argo. That is an 11 for a 21, which
You
will be 10 damage.
You kill it.
And then I'm gonna swing on the ghoul to my north for my last action.
He knows the cardinal directions down here.
And I missed. And that's the end of my turn.
Good, Greg. Couple ghouls.
I am behind this corner right now, so I think this would be a fantastic time to do a little bit of stealth. And I'm gonna try to roll a stealth check to kind of, minimize my existence to you guys. Even though I did just chuck acid in the main guy's eyes, but that is a 25.
All right, you take a little hide, go whoosh.
And then immediately I'm gonna spring back out, right up here, 10 feet, and I am going to chuck a second bomb at the cultist in the back. We're going ghost charge mode.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I hope
An
He
alka
hits
hit.
these. He hits these.
An alka hit. Fuck.
Alka hit.
Yes.
Alka hit.
Alka hit.
Yeah.
You got a hit.
You sound as surprised as we are.
I was.
He takes a 9 positive damage, and splash damage goes in for both of them. 2 points of positive damage.
And
They
that's
definitely don't like it. It
He's a
burns. It
feeble one.
burns. Say what?
He's enfeebled 1.
Feebled.
Oh yeah, he is enfeebled.
All right.
He's EP now.
Rubs my nose. Me too, buddy.
His face is melting.
All right. It's the end of your turn, Grekin.
I'd like to step right here,
Okay.
Good stat.
and I will let me target him again. There's a new guy. Vibe check.
Yeah, with the
He did
warhammer.
not pass.
And for
Oh.
8 points of damage, bam! Caving a bit of his skull there, but he's still functioning.
Once more with feeling.
Fortunately, dude, with a 5, it doesn't happen.
No,
All
that's
right.
so
Good
fair.
try.
Klaara.
Oh, okay. I believe that if the free action heal would be considered a hostile action and end my sanctuary, and if I end my sanctuary, I
mean,
fucking
it's not-
die.
Yeah, if you 3 action heal, yeah, you'll hurt them and it'll go away.
Let me think.
You can still hold actions of like if someone takes damage, you heal them.
Yeah, I'll recast my shield for 1 action, definitely.
Awesome. Yeah, take it off, put it back on. Then yeah, you can do that. Or do
And
whatever
again,
else.
the same hold action with with a second level heal for when someone gets hit.
Awesome. 1 goal. Thing just still hungry for goblin. They'll look at you, Grekin. Bit scared, bit timid about this bite, but a little bit shy about it. But he tries to go after you like, "Rah!" He sees he's not getting you. He's too terrified of it. He's like, you probably taste terrible anyway. And he looks to you, Leo.
Uh-huh.
And
I sneeze on
takes
him.
As you sneeze on him, he takes a sniff of it as it's on its arm. He goes, yeah, that's the good stuff.
This is a
Oh.
disease.
I don't
It's
like
good stuff.
that.
That's gross. That's
Smells-
gross, man.
Smells like you're gonna be one of us soon. He tries to bite you.
You sneezed at me.
Yeah, bro,
you dodge
sneezed on me
away.
too.
What was that thing you just said about the?
You sneezed on me.
You dodge away from his second bite, and he tries to claw you, Leon, the last one, and misses terribly. He's not doing great. He's a bit scared in his station. But one of the other ghouls here will look down at Argo, and he will try to bite you.
Let me ask you a question. Is this piercing or bludgeoning damage?
This would be piercing.
Well, I get a +2 to that. I don't know if that... Yeah, that doesn't automatically put it in because it's AC 2. Also, my shield should be up, shouldn't it?
It should.
that up.
It should. For some reason, it went down, but regardless of what he rolled, he would still hit you.
Why?
It's like, what's your defensive piercing stuff? No, you have resistance.
Actually,
That doesn't go to your AC.
Oh, does it not?
No, resistance does damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So say for example, if I did 2 piercing damage to you, it would do nothing because you have piercing 2
Okay,
resistance.
so I'm gonna take 2 less damage from it. Gotcha.
Yeah. And it should automatically apply, but if you notice it doesn't, just like.
It is. I see it now. Resistance is bludgeoning 2, piercing 2.
Yeah, but even then, like he has just enough to kind of beat that 2 AC to meet your AC, and he will do a big munch. With the damage doing 7 points to you. Farah, would you like to heal with that?
Ah, hell, why not? I'll use one of my first level heals.
You have to be 2 action. He's not by you. First action's done.
Oh yeah, it is 2 action. I just meant that it's going to be
Passing at a first level.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just target Argo and do a little woo, 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 woo. There you go.
Great.
Oh no, I clicked damage.
Takes no
There you
damage. Actually kills him.
I am a living being, but if I was undead secretly, that would have been a horrible time to reveal that.
Roll this for me, please, Argo.
Will do. I'm John Fortitude. I'm not afraid. I'm afraid. I lived.
Roll this for me, please.
Okay.
That went up and down, up and down.
Oh, it's a critical success. Okay.
Damn.
Very good, very good.
So that means
I
you
hate
get it's a 5 or under then.
Yeah.
So for that, I think that only attacked with the right. Yeah. He was trying to grab you again. Swish. Fails. Last swish does not happen. Argo.
He's
you
got
clap
some
back.
decent rolls though. I can clap back, and I think I'm going to. He's flat-footed. So this is brutal for him, dude. Yeah, thought so.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's a
crit.
29. That's a 29. A lot of crits this fight.
Clap that smiles
Next time,
back.
baby.
Argo.
24. I'm gonna just cut his head straight off.
Yeah, it falls right off. He just collapsed to the ground.
You know what to do.
I'm going to. You know what? Actually, I don't get to do this often. I'm gonna look at the ghoul over on the left, and you're gonna see fire come out of the. I've got like the little slots in the front of my helmet, like a flamethrower coming out of there, and I'm gonna produce flame at him.
Spit.
Yeah.
You hit.
And
Was
on
that? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
11 damage to
Oh
him.
damn.
That's actually max.
It is max. That was max damage. That's what it looks like.
You see, this guy
Alright, it's my
has
turn.
lost limbs, on fire, everything else. He's not having a good time.
I'm just imagining his ghoul head on fire, like burning like Disco Inferno.
That was an entire max damage roll right there. I did max damage on my attack, on my critical, and then max damage on my Spitfire.
You see that this robed ghoul will look at you all and go, and he begins to run away.
You can't outrun acid, bozo.
Wait a second, doesn't odds get an attack?
No, I'm around the corner. No,
Carry
we've tried this
them.
before. I can't swing around the corner like that. It's too awkward.
He's
Damn
going
it.
to move up.
Yeah, I
do
know.
An action to go through the door. Then second action, third action to do that. And that's all the actions he can take.
Give me that persistent damage.
He will.
Yeah.
He will
Before he
take,
just melts over there.
he'll take 5. He will try to recover. And he fails.
Nope,
he critically
he ain't
fails. He's still
recovering.
going.
He may fucking die on his own.
All right, Leo.
Problem
Slowly
is
fucking burn.
he gonna tell the others before he melts to
I
death?
swing.
You swing.
Smells
That's
like
a
burnt
10 for 20. He takes 12 damage.
He does, and he dies.
Nice.
You could have done anything there, and he would have died.
I could have spit fire on him.
Got
And
2 actions left.
I do. No, I didn't spit fire on him. I'll use my.
You just get disease on him.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that after this. Hey. Hey.
Where's he
Oh,
going?
wait. How far away is this guy?
Yeah, only 20 feet.
I'm throwing a playing card. I only got 51 of these things left.
You do a little.
Someone ate one of mine.
Do a little
Two of them.
If you will net one, he's going to eat another one, you know.
He eats another one. I'm gonna be mentally.
Oh, 20.
Let's go!
And I come around the corner and I throw my playing card for the minimum dice roll.
No,
You rolled 1 on the damage die.
1 damage.
It only does 2.
I never fixed it. It's supposed to have the same stats as a dagger, but
We already established that it doesn't do the thing.
It does.
Last episode.
I think he's
we had the
nerfing.
whole talk.
He's nerfing.
Oh, I missed it. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You only do 2 damage.
And that's that.
Okay.
I'm just imagining the dude is like, melting to death, and then there is like, a card sticking out of his forehead.
It is the day of 20s, dude. There's been so many nat 20s in this game.
It's crazy. All right,
Absurd.
seeing how this guy's running away, Greg's got that super speed right now. I have to say right now, he has 40 movement speed.
Guy.
He's a speedy little fella right now, so I'm immediately just gonna start clambering down, and I'm gonna move right behind Leo. Actually, I'll stay right here. Do I got eyes
Behind
on
the
this,
bookshelf?
this cultist.
That is a big bookshelf, yeah.
Okay, I'll move the extra 5 feet. I'll move the extra 5 feet. And I'm gonna aim at the cultist with my bow and arrow, and I'm gonna let loose 2, hopefully, true shots.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so
that was another
nice.
20.
That is so
Look,
Oh
Chris.
god.
That is so nice.
Kill him.
Give me
Kill
that
him.
critical damage.
Dice are loaded.
Wow.
You hit him for 6 points of damage, but he's still going.
Well, I'm
Fine.
gonna hit him again.
Giving you, Greg, 20,
Come on,
20,
come on,
20,
come on,
20.
come on,
It's the day of
come on,
20s.
come on, come
You
on.
still hit?
That's still a hit. That's still a hit.
Wait,
We
still
take
a
those.
hit,
We
yeah.
take those.
You did it, baby!
He's still going.
God! This
I'll-
fucking guy!
I think I'll let acid sort the rest out.
I fucking hope it does.
Grekin.
5 and
Know what the Grek is cooking.
I drop that. Draw that.
To give you notice, I'm gonna give him a bonus because you're shooting through this bookcase.
Big tall bookcase in front of you right now.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. And also, why not?
Bookshelves, rather. Yeah,
Hold on.
unfortunately,
Hold on.
slings
Here, point.
your opponent. Same roll.
The exact same roll.
What are the odds, bro? What are the evens?
5%.
What
Yeah,
you hear
5%.
earlier?
Okay. My bad. Now I know.
So-
Now I know.
As you do that,
That
Klaara,
was one of my good sling bullets.
Okay, I will move up here. Let's see. It's 5
Oh my God.
feet. Let's see.
Hey, who's that guy in the
Take a
back?
hostile action.
25 feet, and I'm about to take a hostile action and end the spell here. I'm gonna be so
Chapter.
very hostile to this guy. I will cast Divine Lens.
aim at him. Get ready to fire. You hit.
Time for damage.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
alright.
nice!
pretty decent.
As you
You
see
guys see that huge
him,
man in the back?
dude, this guy is running, right? He's running
huge
all
man.
past the bookshelves and everything else. He gets there, kind of slides in a little bit. He opens up the door, and everything you guys have, you're chasing him down like like a dogs, and just slings and bolts and everything else. And then he gets ready to like slam this really big double door on you guys. And as he's like just pulling, he's tugging on this heavy, just large iron and stone door. He looks to you, Klaara, and you see holy fear in his eyes as your bolt just and takes his head off, and he falls, and he dies. finally, for the last time, right in
So-
front of you all.
As I shot the holy bolt out of my fingers, I just hold the fingers in front of my mouth and blow at them as if it was the barrel of a revolver.
I roll.
Can I hold you guys
my
back
eyes.
right now?
Huh?
There's a guy in the back.
I'll be honest. We should let Zoran talk because the chances that that guy just saw that happen is pretty fucking
Yeah.
high. So I think before we try to do anything, we should see if we're not in initiative anymore because the chances that we still are is pretty fucking high.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn, Klaara?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Cool.
Oh, here he is.
Knockers are in.
All right. Argo, it's your turn.
Well, I gotta get my Lamborghinis revving up.
I turn back. Argo, grab my warhammer for me.
I'm not. That's an action. I guess that is an action. I can do that. No, actually, I need to move. That's one. Oh, that's on top of him. I couldn't see. Oh, here. That's one action. Do actions is there. And I see him down there.
He looks intimidating.
I'll be honest. I hate to say it. I think that is the priestess. I think that's a she.
I am sorry
Which is
for her
badass.
loss.
She got a big bald
Let me
spot.
take a. Oh wait, that's 2 actions. Okay, I'm gonna. I don't want to run in on my own. It's scary.
What do you do?
Don't worry, buddy. We are right behind
If you run in, I'll be right behind you, Argo.
I'm gonna run to right here. That's 15 feet. All right, fuck it. I'll do the last of the movement. I'm here. That's my entire move.
Leo.
Fuck it,
No,
we
wait,
ball,
he's
Leo.
gone.
You got to do it.
I wish you closed the door. Let's see.
You wish I closed the door?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Without going in.
Argo doesn't close doors, he opens them.
I saw an enemy. I want to kill it.
I'm scared of their stat. It extends
Grekin.
past their character token.
Grekin, if I go to the side of the door and just be ready to close it, could you just friend fetch him?
That's
Did
a
you just
bad
steal him?
plan.
Why?
That's a bad plan. I don't have time to explain to you why that's not good.
Also,
Okay.
you can't close the door and friend fetch me. The door is closed.
No, I said don't worry about it. I guess I'm just going in.
Leo, you know what?
I'm
Fuck it,
already
we ball.
gone. I've gone, and then for the I still have a little bit of movement left in this. I'll end that there. Hey, this place looks terrible right now. Shit. All right. Second movement. That's dumb. All
Oh,
right.
an action. Okay.
Second movement. And then I'll swing on him. Wait. Priestess, right?
Yeah.
No. Oh, well, we do know now.
Definitely looks like a bit of a priestess.
You can put the logic together.
Yeah. To shove her prone. That's just a
What's your
That's
movement
kind of
speed?
sus, my dude.
What's your movement speed,
Ow.
Sam?
30.
30.
I made that.
Yeah, so you went 1, 2.
I made it.
okay.
I'm still within yellow,
Yeah,
which
you
is
have a
second
action.
turn.
Yeah.
I do have one action.
Trip-
And that should
trip,
be
Trip is if you want to make someone prone, it is trip.
right. Is that athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
I might trip her.
If you do that, I'm gonna run up and huck acid in her face.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to trip her.
Before you roll,
Yes.
do this. Click that for me.
Got it.
Target her.
Targeted.
You fail. You
That
lose
is
your
a fail.
balance.
You can hero point that.
Nope. Can't. Don't have a hero point.
You do.
You do. You have
No.
one.
You do. Someone
Yeah.
gave you another one.
Oh, I missed it.
I would use it because you're prone right now.
I'm not.
No,
me?
that's
Yeah,
that's
you
not.
critically failed.
Yeah, let me do this. Yeah. Let's see. Target falls prone. Yep. Nope. You lose your balance and fall and land prone. You're prone.
Even
I
then,
want that dog.
no, I'm in such a bad situation in
He
general.
might
I
just
needed
want to
stay
save it
alive.
to save his life because he's
Yeah.
very close to
Yeah.
like dying.
There. All right.
Having a -2 is a lot better than just biting the bullet or eating the bullet.
True.
Just pretend to prostrate yourself at her
I'm
feet.
still throwing the acid. Don't worry.
I know, but that's the end of my turn, by the way,
Okay.
Zoran.
All right, Greg.
All right, Greg is gonna move quite the distance here. So I have 40 feet. I'm probably gonna have to move twice in order to get the distance. We'll see. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move twice. So I'll move up here with 2 actions. Hold on, let me do that. I have my acid flask equipped. Actually, I was right here, and I'm gonna chuck it right in her face. Come on, come on.
All right, let's see it.
We hit the.
I've never heard a man literally beg to ask someone in the face.
Nice.
Good one.
That'll hit. Roll me some damage.
Hey, that's a good one.
She hasn't even said a word. She watched her friend walk
Immediate
in,
acid.
die, and then some guy runs in and chucks acid at her face.
I also love it before when we were planning the ambush. Like, did you see this random guy run up, throw acid in his fucking face, and then run immediately back into the shadows?
Hey, in their opinion, bro, you could have been totally unrelated to me.
I'm just imagining that in like a future Zoran campaign, there is going to be an NPC which arrives from time to time in an adventure, just arrives out of nowhere, refuses to elaborate, throws acid into someone's face, leaves, never appears again.
I just have cups of acid ready to rock.
You're
Yeah, we
so
know shit's fucked
bold.
when he's playing music. That's how he's
You're so bold.
I saw
Oh,
him
boy.
This one's
poison.
called the big bad evil guy.
I saw him poison a pond of fish one time. I saw
I think this is
it.
gonna be way harder than we think it's gonna be.
I,
All right, that's the end of your turn, right?
Did she take damage from it?
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, she takes damage. Takes the splash damage.
Eesh.
Okay, it's a burn.
I am
so-
praying for you, Sam. I'm praying.
It's a
Oh,
burn.
don't worry, me too.
It's like burn,
Alright.
bro.
So you ran up through an acid flask. Do you have an action left, or?
No, I used 2
Wait,
movement speeds to
okay.
get it up this point.
Cool. Now on her turn, she looks at you, Leo, who came up, just rushed up at her, and she just looks down at you pitifully, going,
I slow.
"Oh, that's quite unfortunate, child."
Achoo.
Gulp.
What was that?
I
She
really think it's
gulps. She gulps her sneeze.
Oh!
I will add
That's
your body.
gross!
You see this statue beside me?
Yeah.
A patron god, Emberloth, a lovely goddess of despair, will be so happy to have your flesh strung upon her. And what you see inside this room, now that you guys can kind of see inside of it, you see that soft light is illuminating the several display cases. You see about 4 of them flanking the pathway inside in this vast room. You've noticed it might have once displayed books, but the cases stand smashed and empty. Along the curved north wall stands a hideous, towering figure of a woman. The form is composed of hundreds of portions of stitched together flesh from a variety of different creatures and draped in tattered, filthy sheets. The stench of rot from the statue fills even this large room, and she grabs one of the pieces of flesh and eats it.
Hey, Sam,
And
next turn, if you can get up and run away, I might just burst with fireball.
Not a
and
terrible
she
idea.
will heal.
Oh, my acid.
She will heal and look down at you, Leo, because you are prone.
Ow.
Let's see what she.
I tripped over this rock.
Yeah, that rock
I
right
was
there.
mid-sprint.
And she'll look down to you and go like, "You're going to make a lovely morsel." And she goes down to try to bite you.
Weren't you gonna add me to the statue? Ah!
And as she does so, I'm just making sure things. She's now quickened,
Oh, good heavens.
and she'll try to bite you. Damn.
She's quickened from.
And she rolled a natural
She's-
one.
Oh,
16, bro.
You know what? I have a
Plus
villain
16.
point.
no,
I have
no,
a
let your
villain
boss
point.
be funny.
You so many villain points on me.
Wow, she can crit us really easily.
That's not a crit though, actually.
It's
I know.
not.
She
It's
can.
not.
I know, but I mean, I'm saying it could have been worse.
He will bite you and will deal 17 points of damage to you.
my
Oh,
Leo.
that hurts big time.
I need you.
Whiskey!
I need you to make this fortitude save.
Oh, man,
You see, the funny part is I still
already
don't
got
see
the
what
illness.
happened. I just see a glimpse of Sam on the ground
you're
getting
good.
eaten by something. I just see his legs sticking out, and I'm like, what's happening? What's all the fuss about?
Just help. You watched us rush in.
I still don't see what you guys are rushing.
We're changing music because the other one can't break.
It was bold that you're playing music.
So that after that, and that was free because she's quickened,
That was free.
Oh
She gets a
Oh,
freebie.
no.
and she got a freebie on that one.
You have 4 actions? Is that what's happening?
So,
Guys,
quicken. The quickens helps with that. And now with that, she will. Let's see the rest of you here. Look at all the neat stuff that she has.
Surely a priestess doesn't have any spell.
Yeah, I've seen all the.
This
all
just
the
has
neat
phase,
stuff she
right?
has.
guys, check Discord for a second.
Oh god.
I have bad news. That's all of our
She-
healing.
She will bite into you once more,
no.
Leo.
Hell of a
Why
spell.
why does your spell slot say 1 out of 5 left?
Because I have only 1 healing spell left. We were dying hard in that last fight. Like the,
She
the
hits
fight
you.
before.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
Goes down.
And deals 14 points of damage to you, Leo.
I'm down.
My dog has the zoomies right now. What the fuck is it doing?
It can feel your stress.
He's running in and out of my doorway. Paddle, come here, Paddle. Alright, I'll go fuck myself then.
He'll look to you, Greg.
Hi.
She looks to you. She was like, "Oh, come now. You could be a lot more useful if you join us. Come on. Potions could be helpful. What do you say? Come on.
I don't wanna.
Come on."
I don't wanna. It's scary.
See all the fantastic stuff that she has. She's got a bunch of shit. So I'm like, oh. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh no 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 no.
Oh dear. She'll cast shield upon herself. And that'll be the end of her turn.
Shield,
Reckon.
huh?
Oh, level 3?
She needs to take some of the acid that you threw at her. And she
So
recovers.
the shield has a
She
hardness of
recovered.
10.
Hers does. Grekin.
Okay. 25. Oh, I had a wall somewhere. 5, 15, 25. $35 feet away. Is there a limit to hearing? Like, can she hear me from here?
Yeah, if you speak normally, she should hear you.
Hello, ma'am. You don't know us. We're adventurers. I know that right now things look really good for you, and you probably think that this is gonna be a stomp. I can't stress to you enough. We're gonna kill you. Your god won't save you. There's no afterlife for you, because when we're done, we will desecrate the pillar to your god that you've built. This is not a winning fight. This is not a battle. This will not be a footnote in our story. You will be meaningless to us, just another individual to have been crushed throughout our brave adventure underneath our brave machinations. We truly, truly will not remember you. So I ask you, I beg you to run for your life. Because I am a good man and I'm tired of killing. But I'll do it again.
I assume you're demoralizing, right?
Yes.
So to help you ever in the future demoralize, target her and just click the demoralize action and then click the intimidation button there.
Ooh, like this?
Yep. And that should do all the math for you. You do so, she laughs. She laughs.
Hold on. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey, hero point.
As your
Yeah,
hero
you can-
play and re-roll it, what do you have to say to kind of like trigger the fear? And she's just like,
Nuh-uh.
with the nuh-uh, she's scared. She's frightened. She's frightened one. He said the nuh-uh. Let me so serious.
I have one more action left.
Yep.
Why not? I already have it out. Shit. Sling!
Sling.
You fire,
She's
and she
got-
just. You see
No,
what's
that's okay.
perfect. You see what's perfect, Grekin. She takes her staff and she just kind of just brings her head to the side a bit. You just say, and it just embeds itself in the rotten flesh behind her. Klaara, it's your turn.
Okay, I will note I have only one healing spell left, and I'm gonna use that to pick up Leo unless anyone has complaints.
Go.
Oh, no, please.
Do it.
By all
Please.
means.
We're gonna need them.
Wait a second.
Gotta go. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, another priestess, huh? Is your power waning? Are you becoming useless?
Nah, not really. I picked them up a bunch of times already. This is just another time among many. You can't deal with us before we will kill you. Anyways, I'll just second level heal Leo here.
Let's see it. Oh, good roll. I'll be like a
Good
28.
roll.
Also,
Unfortunately-
Leo is still under effect of my healer's blessing, so he's taking extra healing.
So what will unfortunately happen, because he is currently afflicted with a certain
17.
disease,
Oh,
he'll
he
takes half.
take half.
Oh
15.
no!
I think it's because I get +3. I think.
He gets +2 because of healer's blessing. So if it's 30 and then half of it, then it's 15.
Just to keep the math up, just plus 15 to yourself here.
Okay, you want me to do it?
Yeah, you just do it.
Ooh. I don't
Alright,
want
we do
to
heal him.
double
He-
up.
You're no longer dying, but add a wounded condition. You're not wounded 2. Remember, next time when you go dying, the wounded stuff adds to your dying. So next time you go down, instead of just
I'll be
dying
at
1, you're
dying
dying
2.
Yeah, you're dying.
Or dying 2. Is it dying 2 or dying 3?
It'll be. You should be dying 2.
Okay.
I'll triple check once we get there.
By the way,
Alright, so
Argo, don't move on this side because I plan on bursting her with the 2 other beads I have in my necklace, so I don't hit Sam.
Wait. No, you're gonna have to trust me on this, buddy. I've got a plan, but you can't do that.
All right.
I've got to get her away from that dude. She just healed like 20 health off of it. I'm pushing her away from it.
Your turn, Argo.
I'm sudden charging. That's 2 movement. So I'm gonna go over here, and then come around to the back of her here, and then I get an attack. Actually, when I shove, does that have a multiple attack bonus?
Here, this one, I'll make this a lot easier for you.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna shove right now. I'm gonna swing, but I'm gonna shove afterwards. But if shove has a multiple
I
attack
added
bonus,
the shove action to your thing. It has the attack trait, so yes.
so I'm
So
going to
just
shove as my
determine.
attack for sudden charge. Then is that fine?
So in your actions, click shove there. Click the icon there for shove. This is to help you guys out because these are put in to help you. Have her target it and click on the athletics thing there. They'll do all the math.
Gotcha.
Also,
You do
can I have a
so.
question about the statue?
Question about what?
About the statue.
Statue.
You mean the statue?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
your-
I want to ask something about it.
Yeah, what's up?
Is the meat and the stuff on it dry?
Oh,
Some of it's dry, some of it's fresh.
I'm gonna ask in advance so that I can plan out my next turn. If I pull out a torch, can I set it on fire?
ugh.
You could try. I will tell you that it will be very difficult to set that thing on fire unless you do a bunch of prep. Like, flesh does burn, but imagine how hard it is to kind of burn flesh super quickly.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going
No
to
problem.
Oil
point
pots.
that. Well, I shouldn't have. 'Cause now I'm on my ass.
Oh, now it's critical failure.
Now
You lose your
I'm prone.
balance. Yeah, and you fall prone.
I'm gonna just
I'll
use my
get
last
that
action to
for
get
you.
back up. Then. No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my last action to get back up.
Yeah, just click prone off of you.
Well,
Welcome to Ground Gang.
Nope.
I hope you enjoyed your stay.
sorry, Greg. It was a good plan.
All right,
Uh,
Leo, it's your turn.
First action, I'm gonna get up.
All right.
Uppies.
Greg-
Second action,
I can still pull it off. I can still pull it
Yeah,
off.
just
like,
you can
right
hit
here.
me. I don't. Yeah, you can hit me. If
No, I can
Hit
get
it.
you out of it. Like I can get you out of it, basically.
Okay. Shit.
second action, I'm gonna drink a healing potion lesser.
Okay.
I hope.
Stand up.
Everything's bad
Take an
right
action
now.
to take one out and drinking it.
Sweet
I'll-
4
I'll-
HP.
Yeah, just bring up yourself up by 4.
Can I just click heal? Or
It'll do all 8. Here, I'll get you.
okay. I was just curious.
There you go.
Cool.
Oh, I healed her for 4.
Oh.
My bad.
Little damage we've done.
How is she
I'll
so
do that.
strong?
Dude!
And not have anybody cheat.
I'll just edit. You want me to edit my thing?
Yeah, just edit your thing. I'm fucking up.
Done.
My bad.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're
I
fine.
fixed her.
Where are all these dice coming from?
Huh?
What?
What happened?
That's a good question. I have no idea why it rolled for Vampiric Touch.
Okay,
All
I was
right.
about to say.
Oh
I never
my God,
even
you scared the
clicked
shit
it.
out of me.
I never even clicked it. That's super weird. Anyway,
It's
I
the
guess
game.
I'm gonna hit her,
It's come to life.
and that's gonna be my final action,
yeah. So you stood up.
That is a
Okay,
1.
You rolled a 1. Okay.
and that's it.
Okay. You did 2 potions, right?
No, I only took 1 potion.
Okay, because there was another
I-
killing thing.
I
Okay.
don't know
Yeah, it's
why.
kinda weird.
Okay, something's messing up. Anyway, Greg, it's your turn.
So, if I were to throw a marble with a 20-foot blast
Yeah.
radius here, right? Would I still be able to
Okay.
hit her? Like
I'd
at this
hit you
distance?
You have the
I'm gonna back
ability
up.
to put a circle template, so we'll measure that. That's all who it would hit.
Okay. For my
So it
first
would hit
action,
you,
I'm
and
gonna
it would
back
hit
up.
her.
I'm gonna back up 10 feet,
Okay.
and I am gonna pull out the last of the marbles that I have, and I'm just gonna throw both of them rapid succession.
Oh my god.
Each one isn't just one interact. It's the last 2 I have.
Oh
So-
boy!
So
That's gonna
to-
be a blast,
Should you
alright.
do this while she has 10 hardness shield on this turn?
Fuck it. We ball.
All right,
So
man.
this is how
Fuck
this
people.
works. This is how
Hold
this
up.
works. You do 1 action to move.
Mm-hmm.
It is an action to interact. You detach a sphere from the necklace, causing it to glow. Da da da. After you activate the sphere, if you or anyone else hurls it, it's an action to turn it on. You can't. It's not an action to take and throw.
Okay.
So. for
Wait
this,
a
it's-
second.
you-
Gereg,
It's representing a 2-action spell, so that's what it's doing.
just
see, I
pull
see.
them out. I can't really do much. I'm not that useful without my spells, so if you want to, I can throw them from your hand.
Okay. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
If she's gonna go after you, she can just target you and like do.
So what you want me to do is I don't know if that's enough.
I don't
timing
think
for it,
we need to
though.
throw them all right now. I think if you just throw one, that's fine. Because if you
Alright.
ready both of them and she puts you down, they're gone, right? Like after a minute, they turn into regular marbles. So let's not put all of our eggs in one basket.
Well, I
in
can
my
only hit it
opinion.
once right now, anyways. I can't throw
Yeah,
both of them
exactly.
right now, anyways.
I think that we do want to throw both of them.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
like
we're gonna
sooner
throw
or
both of
later.
them, but we don't need to. Well, let's not activate both right now.
We
If
can't.
he goes down, they're gonna turn into regular marbles. I know. What she was saying was ready them both. She'll throw them for him. But if he readies them both and then goes down next turn, 'cause he's gonna go right after him, they're gonna turn into regular marbles and be useless.
Isn't it after a minute?
Or it might be.
If
I'll
it's
click
after
this. I'll
I
click
just
that
think
so
it's-
you all can read it.
I just
'Cause
think
I-
it's unnecessary.
a minute is 10 rounds, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Even if he goes down, I can pick it up from the ground and throw it.
I think I can throw the first
I
one,
think
and
just
that's all.
Yeah,
I can do
just,
first.
just throw one.
So I'm
Just
gonna
throw one,
activate
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do here is that you're going to go and boom, big old explosion happens on the side there where only she will be affected on it. And she will make the reflex save.
Of course.
Fucking hell.
She makes it, but due to some effects, you were able to make it not a critical success. So thank Grekin for that.
Thank you, Grekin.
And roll
I'm a
me.
little
So
scared.
this is your second. This is the second time you've done this. So it's the 4d6 fire one. So click that for me.
Yeah. All right.
So she will take half of that.
Damage is damage, baby.
Same with that, which I think would be 7. I don't know why it keeps rolling. Vampiric touch. It's every time I edit her health, it does that. All right. So you did that. That's all your actions, Greg.
Yeah.
Good throw. Now it's her turn.
Did she take any damage?
Oh, she did.
Okay.
She took 7 points of damage because she takes half of that.
Right.
So now that it's her turn, she'll to look down at you, Leo. You know, and kind of look
I'm
at
not-
you, Argo, and go like, it's like, I've killed better heroes than you. And they all come in with shiny armor, thinking they're the greatest. But they're all right there. And she points to the horrific flesh amalgamation that's behind you, Argo.
I'll be honest, this has not been our best showing thus far.
Heroes.
She looks down to you, Leo, and goes like, stay down. And she'll whoosh try to come at you, try to go for your throat one more time.
Oh my
And
god.
you saw it coming. You saw it coming. You quickly just like either dodge away or something else, and you see that you see like you were expecting it this time. She goes like, now, stay still, and she'll go after you with a claw attack and hit you this time, just normal damage,
Oh, fuck.
and hits you for 15 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh my.
And then she will. Let's see. You'll see that Greg did some damage to her, and she'll kind of
Hi.
go. She'll go, "Mwah, mwah, mwah," and then she'll look to you, point a hand to you, and she will cast harm. 2 action harm. And for people who might have not heard or not understand, she is she has a quickened ability due to a thing that she did. She would look to you, dear Greg. See if I could get this correct.
30 feet. It's going for both of you.
No, basically, well, it's a range. That's the range, not the area effect.
Oh,
She's
I
not-
see.
She's not doing
okay,
3.
I thought it was the area effect.
Yeah, there's 3 versions of it, so she's doing the 2 action. Normally it would give me options for it, but that's incorrect.
I do see a fortitude saving throw on it.
There is. I just have to find make sure all the math's correct. Out of healing damage increases by 1d8 and the extra healing of 2 extra increase. Okay. Yeah, it's that plus 8. So 9 plus 8. Roll me a fortitude save there, Greg.
17, by the way.
Oh, I got a 19 and it didn't go.
So it's 9 plus 8.
Zoran?
And
If
yes.
this is harm and it's the standard harm, you only add the 8 on healing.
It's third level
Oh.
harm, I think,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, because the hit points by 8. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I will heal you back, Greg.
I'm still
Back
not feeling too
there you
good.
go.
Still hurts.
Yeah, she hits you for a lot. She hits you for a shit ton. Grekin.
I'm going to use my signature spell.
Yes.
And I'm specifically calling it out as that because I'm casting it at 2nd level, and it's magic missile.
Ooh, 2nd level magic missile.
So I'm gonna be launching 6 magic missiles at her.
Oh my god.
All right, let's see it.
Didn't have that shield anymore. Good shit.
So I'm gonna, I believe, if I'm understanding this correctly, it eats the 2nd level spell slot I would use, and it also eats the magic missile spell slot, I think. But I'm not sure on that.
I'd have to do a bunch of reading at this point.
No
to
worries.
yeah.
Either way, here it comes. 1, 2, 3. Right click it to pop it out, please. 4, 5, 6.
Oh, legend. Fucking legend.
Yeah, so just to clarify, what heighten does it do?
You shoot 1 additional missile with each action you spend.
And if
You
you're
sure
doing
do,
3
hell yeah.
actions, yeah.
All right. Bam. Good thing. Yeah, good thing I didn't do shield or else she'd be immune.
Fucking god.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19. 19 points of damage. Just smacking into her. And that's all of your actions. Good job, Grekin. Klaara.
Okay, do you want me to throw the next bead or do you want me to go and try to keep Sam alive?
I think
Because
you
I can
should,
battlefield
so-
medicine him.
Well, you'd have to. I don't even think you'd be able to throw the next bead because you have to move to him, take the bead from him, then activate it and throw it.
That'd be all their turns.
Yeah.
Before, it's just a move, take the bead from him because it's not in her inventory, it's in his. That's an action. Activate, like pull it off, which is an action. That's 3 actions right there. She can't throw it.
Oh, okay. Then I'll
So I'd
just go
say
and
probably
heal Sam.
heal. Unless I'm wrong in that, like, but I'm pretty sure taking it.
No,
from him
yeah,
isn't-
you have to
just
activate it.
in her
Like it's
inventory.
basically
Yeah.
pressing a button, then you throw it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sam, do you want me to roll for it or do you want me to take assurance to make sure that I heal at least something?
I think we're in a fight. I don't think 15's gonna cut it in the fight.
I was gonna say he's been getting hit pretty hard. I think even if you heal him, he's probably going down next hit. Maybe just hit her. I don't know. That's up to Leo though. Like that's.
I say if you heal me, I'm gonna drink a thing.
Oh, you
I'm
have more
drink
potions?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Came prepared.
I didn't know.
Do you want me to heal you or attack then?
Heal, please.
Okay, I'll take assurance and heal
No,
him.
the insurance isn't gonna work because we're in a fight. It's only 15, right?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, let me roll medicine.
It's a risk.
It is a risk, it is. Also, assurance for me is 20. Well, that still passes 15.
To answer Warburn's question, it says combine the damage before applying bonuses or penalties, which means you roll for each missile. But you do succeed. Well, in the situation you're in combat, I'll increase the DC, but I'll be kind on this one. Allow you to battlefield medicine him.
Okay.
So 2d8.
Well, it's gonna. Yeah, 2d8. that's 4 HP.
Do I have your healer's blessing or no?
Oh, that's only for magical healing, I believe.
Okay.
You got healed for 8.
Thank you. Thank you.
Actually, no. You get.
All right, healed for 4.
Yeah.
Just hurt me for 4.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, Klaara. I think that's the end of your go, right?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn here.
Argo. You're in position.
All right. Leo, we're gonna have to do this the old fucking fashioned way. I'm going to move here,
Okay.
get her flat-footed, and I'm going to.
Keep in mind that now we can't throw the bead.
I know. I'm going to strike at her. Of course, I hit a nat 1. I don't. Oh, I do have a hero point still. Wait, do I? Because I know I
Yes.
used one earlier.
You
Unless
have
someone
a
gave me
hero
one
point
earlier.
again.
No. Did someone give me a new one?
Yes.
That happened?
I'm
When?
pretty sure
didn't-
yes.
Nope. No.
Oh,
I think we
no?
just didn't take it off the thing.
All right then. I'll take. Oh no,
okay, then.
wait. Took Leo's. My bad.
Because the last
I
time
probably
someone gave
didn't
someone a
hear
hero
it.
point was
I probably
Grekin's.
didn't hear it very clearly because I have to manually tick it down. So
Yeah. So I'm just gonna. Right. I'm just gonna move back here. That's my turn.
could have stayed there to give Leo a flank.
I could have, but then we can't throw the orb, and that orb's gonna do more damage than I ever could. So.
Okay, Leo.
I drink a health potion.
All right. pop
My
one up.
last lesser healing potion. That is gonna be fucking.
Heal for 8. I
Yay.
got you.
Thanks, buddy.
Are healing potions considered
damn it.
magical?
You keep targeting
yes.
her when
Then
you
you
do the
get
healing
extra
potion.
HP from Healer's Blessing if it's magical healing.
They do have the magical tag.
Yeah, it's not magical.
What?
Okay, never mind.
Does it say magical?
Yeah, it's got the magical
Oh.
tag.
Okay. Still
Then
hell
you
hot,
should
though.
have had plus HP from every.
Nah,
Yeah,
those ones
you'll
don't
heal-
matter. They're in the
You
past.
healed 9.
Why is she healing so much health? What's
Because
going on?
someone-
Because he
someone
has
has her
it targeted.
I have it.
I have to
I have
do
a
the
target.
other
She's my
thing.
target. Yeah, I'll target myself now. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
There you go. Now you're healed 9. Now I got it.
I hope her health goes back down. You healed all the damage we've done.
Yeah, it was a bit annoying. I have it though. Don't worry. I know where she was at. Yeah, stop healing that. Ah.
Me when she
She's doing
necrotic
random
touches.
shit.
When the boss gains sentience and takes over Foundry.
Takes
Yeah,
matters
she's
into
fine.
her own hands.
All right.
That is the
This
end of that.
DM may
heal.
be brutal enough. Let me take care of this.
There we go. Sorry, I was just deleting the lesser healing potions out of my.
Yeah, when you click the use button, it should have already gone away.
It didn't. That's why I just deleted the whole stack. I guess I hit.
Here, I'm gonna make sure because you probably wasted a bunch.
No,
Yeah,
no,
so-
I was manually lowering them. I didn't.
No, it automatically does it. I
only
literally
have-
just saw the thing go down.
Huh.
I add another one back. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
But yeah, continue on.
And so I have another lesser healing potion.
It takes an action to pop out and drink. I've been pretty generous with the thing, but if you want to drink another one, sure.
I do.
If you had 2, then you've already drunk 2.
Well, I had 3, but
Okay, then you have 1 left.
okay. Then I'm just gonna roll the same thing again.
I can just add another one. Yeah, just always pay attention to your stuff because a lot of
Yeah,
stuff
I'm
is
used to-
automatic for you.
I'm used to another website that's, I promise, just as good.
Yeah, it's just,
Not doing
there you
anything
go.
on your character sheet.
Now click use healing potion lesser, and I should do it for you. And it goes away.
Pog. Character sheets that would do cool things.
Tell me about it.
I've targeted myself this time, Zoran.
Yes, there you go.
And the 2 more, so yeah, just 1 more. Unless you counted that. No.
I already got it.
Yes, you did. All right, good. All right.
Have to.
And then for my last attack, I strike. That is a solid 14 for a 24.
I know someone's rules clarify me saying, no, it's an action to take out a potion, then an action to drink it, but I just let it do for one action.
And that's 6 damage. That's it. That's all I got.
Listen, man, at least you didn't nat 1 on your flanking attack.
Yeah. Greg.
I'm gonna activate a beat and I'm gonna throw it again in the same spot.
Okay, let's see it.
Yep, right here. Actually, you need to make her roll the basic
Yeah,
reflex.
that's right.
I will roll damage. Now there's 17.
Come on, don't dodge
Alright,
this one.
This is your last one.
Natural 1. Natural 1.
Oh,
Natural
sorry.
1.
One.
Natural
My
1.
bad. Roll the damage. for
Now
some
way to
reason.
go, Zoran. Natural 1. Natural 1.
She rolled a 2. It fails, so she'll take the
Hey, nice.
full 17 points of damage.
We needed this today.
I have one more action.
Yeah, what's up?
That's true.
Goes, charge, goes, charge, goes, charge.
Tackle her.
Fucking
oh, yeah,
enemy.
go.
Charges. I have a bottled lightning and I have an alchemist fire.
That's shock and awe.
Is that shock
Okay.
and all?
I think we go shock and awe. I'm gonna aim at her and I'm gonna throw my bottled lightning. Fuck.
You have a hero point.
You
do I
do.
want to save it or until she
It's
dunks
up
on
to
me and
you.
murders me?
I mean,
Don't you
listen,
worry.
if we save it, she might dunk on all of us.
I'm still next to her. I wouldn't worry about
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
re-roll it. This game just hates
Natural
me.
1.
This game just hates me. It actually
It
hates
does.
me.
What
just
happens
I
when
can't
you-
believe my luck. That's it. That's my turn.
Well,
What happens when you critically miss as an alchemist? I think something
Hmm.
terrible
Nothing.
happens.
Nothing.
Hold up
No.
here.
No,
Hold up
nothing
here.
happens. Nothing happens, man.
She dies instantly.
Oh,
I
let's
eat
see.
a tub of Ben and Jerry's ice cream and I get to go home.
Oh God.
Chemical bomb. Let's see.
and they didn't pay for a sponsorship spot. We need no brand around here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I meant Jerry and Ben's.
Thank you.
Nice.
Arian Benz.
I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I won't keep looking it up for the sake of time. I'll just say that nothing happens to you. Let's just say it just goes away. All right, now it's her turn. She obviously sees the towering bit of armor that she thinks will take a little bit to get through. But she needs life. You guys have been doing a lot of damage to her so far. So she will finally, after so many misrolls, cast Vampiric Touch against you. Leo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what they say.
Roll
It's
a
about
save.
time. You know.
Is it?
Well, you know,
It feels like just by the fact that I'm a tank, I'm an anti-tank. Like I just don't get hit because I'm strong. Like I have a higher.
I succeed.
You succeed.
I've been bobbing and weaving. You know, she really hasn't hit me much. It's kind of earned at this point, really.
You'll take half of 22.
Thank God.
Yay.
Thank God.
And
That's not a turn.
God.
Glory to Lamashtu for all things.
you should be healed. Half of that.
Nice fucking 5, bozo. Wait.
Why does it do 17? I put specifically a minus. Minus half of that. God damn it.
Just a second.
God, Founder's being a dick today.
I thought through Lamashtu all things were good. You must not be a big enough believer, Zoran.
Hey, look, let me be clear. Roll20 would never do this.
Roll20 would do this, actually.
No, Roll20 would
I've had
freeze
worse
and not
time
work.
with Roll20, to be honest with
That's
you.
the joke. It's the joke. It's bad. I know.
Got
And then
that
with that,
sound player stuff. I heard somebody. I heard
Go for
someone's
half.
fucking battery
Fire
alert
alarm.
in the
Do that.
CO2 alarm there. You gotta fucking.
I don't know why I
You're
keep
dying.
calling spell stuff.
What was the sound
Yeah.
burst?
Whoever programmed this monster in the fucking bestiary thing needs Do it. It's all broken. Anyway, she does that, and now she still has a bunch more actions to do.
Yeah.
That was 2 action, that last thing, right?
And she's still quickened.
Okay.
She got 2
I know.
more.
I'm just making sure.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I have to keep constant tabs on her whole shit. She'll bite you. Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, she
Yay.
missed.
And
Oh, now my
just
nimble dodge is
dodge.
gone.
Just
That's
because
okay,
of
that's
nimble
okay.
dodge.
Hold up, let me unclick. All right, there we go.
She ate your nimble dodge, by the way.
I-
Like, canonically, she ate it.
I need to know. I'm there.
Oh,
I know
she
what's
should-
going on, dog.
You should no longer be frightened at this point now. And no longer be frightened, and she will try to bite you. So
Oh wait, did that eat my
one,
nimble dodge?
that.
She missed by 3, not 2.
You know, it still helped. That.
Oh.
Okay. She just got more chances. Tries to bite you again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rolls an 18 on the die.
fuck. He lives, right?
22
That
points of
is-
damage.
22 damage. I am now dying 3.
Yes, there you go.
I think I'm just gonna stabilize you and carry you away.
I have a question. Because he's down, it doesn't matter if you're carrying him away.
Please roll this save for me, Leo.
Yes, sir. That is a fortitude save. That's a 19, and I failed.
Okay. You take 5 points of damage.
I'm already on the ground.
And that increases the dying value by 1.
I might have to.
You would have
Dying
to.
4 is dying 4 immediate death.
Dying 4 is death.
Okay, then I have to burn all my hero points. And now I'm at 0 and stabilized.
Wow.
Oh, she's just focusing down
Fuck.
Sam, dude.
I'm leaving this fight.
You're down on the ground, bro.
I know,
Oh,
'cause if I get
boy.
out of this, I'm getting out of here.
This fight is terrifying.
You're at 0 health. Can you move, or are you unconscious?
No, I'm unconscious, but I'm stabilized.
Okay, I see.
Rereading of the special thing she has. Let's see if I have an action. Okay. We will basically 1, 2. Okay, that's all she can do right now. Grekin. It's your time. It's your time to shine, my friend.
You gotta put the hurt on, Greg.
Time for me to do shit. You're kidding me. God, I hate my little fucking legs.
Oh. See, it's not so.
God, it sucks. Alright,
Keep
whatever.
in mind
I
that you don't want to be right behind her because then we can't use the bead.
Oh, I'm out. I'm out.
Is that-
That was the
Yeah,
last
that
beat.
was all good.
Oh, okay.
Already used it.
My bad.
No, you know what? It's worth it. And then my last action.
Uh,
God, it's such a bad action. Whatever. And then my last action is just to inspire courage.
Okay.
Mr. the Bear?
Do apologize. I was reading a
No
bunch of
worries.
stuff. Oh,
I also looked it up. It only uses the normal spell slot. It doesn't actually use the second level.
okay, cool.
As for the
Wait.
heightened stuff, I still don't fully understand how that works. So
Yeah, heightened's basically put it up to an extra thing. I'll just say you rolled super well. We'll just do that for the roll. We probably fucked up at some point. We probably have to do a bunch of reading, but I'll just say some arcane shit helped you out and made you do a bunch of damage.
thanks,
at some point.
Lamash, too.
Yeah, Lamash gave you a dab up.
Word?
Helped you out there. Gave you a little thing. Also, I definitely see the lag. Fucking Bardic Inspiration
same here.
or fucking Inspire Courage lags the fuck out of us, so I need to get rid of that spell effect as much as possible. So what I'm going to do, just to help with everyone's lag, is that I'm going to get rid of it. Just add +1 to your guys' shit.
Okay.
Just mainly do it.
Okay.
It's lagging the game way too much.
Yeah, no worries.
Holy crap! It really was Inspire Courage.
Okay, do you have any more actions left, or? Reckon?
That's it. That's my whole turn. I said.
Okay, Klaara.
All right.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna Divine Lens and Shield. So I also do not know how heightened works, but I would need to spend a spell slot on that, right?
It's a cantrip. It's auto heightened, so you're good.
Oh, okay.
So if you're a prepared spellcaster, you're spontaneous. You would have to know the spell to heighten level.
Oh,
Warpugss.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're prepared. It pretty much means you just slot into the thing, but all cantrips auto heighten. You don't have to worry about it. But you do try to hit and just pring, just nothing gets there.
Have hero points?
God damn itchy stuff. Anyways, with the remaining spell slot, I'm gonna use Shield on myself.
You have hero points?
You have two.
I do
Klaara.
have hero points, but you see that was a roll of 12. Do you think that I want to spend hero point on a cantrip?
Makes a good point.
I guess,
Terrible
yeah.
point.
Fair enough.
Okay, Argo, it's your turn.
Okay, so she's flanked. I've got 3 actions.
Yeah,
I
I am
am. I'm gonna set my sword on fire. I'm gonna stoke flames. And I'm gonna swing at her. Let me give myself a +1.
You won't be the last one to try to burn my body.
You're a little weirdo. Stop talking.
I guarantee
roars
you
at you.
I am.
You hit.
I hit her.
Oh, dude, I watched it go from
Come
3
on,
to
man.
17.
I know. Why did stoke flames not work?
Do you not toggle it?
I did toggle it. It might just be lagging.
I'm looking at your character sheet. It's not toggled.
I'll just take a screenshot right now of that.
Yeah, it's probably desync. So what I'll do,
it is
I'll
probably
click
desync.
this, and then I'll click damage. And
It rolled a 1 on the fire damage dice.
yeah. So I'll take your 7.
damage.
How's that sound?
Sure.
Takes the full damage.
And I'm gonna swing at her a second time. Got the add the +1. Okay.
Here.
God, thank you. There again.
Just stay till the end of your turn. I think it does.
It does. Yeah.
Yes,
Until it
I'll
comes back
keep
to my
that.
turn. So
Keep
if I get
that
an
on.
attack of opportunity, it's still stoke flamed.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to roll the damage just to avoid the desync if it doesn't work? Thank you.
15.
Oh thank God, a good roll. 15 damage.
Whoosh.
That's my turn.
Just cutting her down. Leo.
I'm stable but unconscious, but I just want to say I'm actually wounded 2, not wounded 3, because I use the hero points, and wounded value does increase.
Okay.
I just didn't want to randomly lower it without telling you.
that's fine.
But I am unconscious, just stable.
Now I gotta look up unconscious. God damn it.
I already sent you the screenshot of unconscious.
I can look it up now, but I don't want to look through a screenshot because it's I have to like zoom and it's weird. Let's see. You can't add. You take
fair
a
enough.
-4 status penalty to AC, perception, reflex, da da da. If you're unconscious since you're dying, you can't wake up. If you're conscious, 0 hit point, but not dying, you naturally return to 1 HP and awaken after a sufficient time has passed. Also, since you've gone down multiple times, technically I keep forgetting to do this, to put your order behind, so you would go after Greg. But I'll say some bullshit happened, and you're at your normal turn order, just to keep things simple for us. Because I know someone's going to point it out, going, "What? He's supposed to be top of the order of the person," and da-da-da. And I'm like, I forgot. Like, there's a lot of stuff
people.
going on. Yeah. There's always so much going on in the brain. And you can't wake up if you have just point. Okay. Okay. They're point. But not dying, you naturally return to 1 HP and awaken after sufficient time passes. The GM determines how long you remain unconscious for a minimum of 10 minutes to several hours. If you receive healing during this time, lose the unconscious condition, da-da-da. Yeah, you're just unconscious at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, so at this point, we will ramify the. Well, you're already at the turn thing anyway, so it'll just skip your turn at this point. You are asleep. Greg, it is your turn.
How tall are these display cases?
Around chest height. You know, Gears of War level.
I'm gonna try and roll stealth because I'll be honest, I have 2 bombs left. I need to get as many advantages as I can as possible to make these.
All right, we're gonna check in this stuff. High stealth, huddle cover, greater cover, You know, rolls your stealth check and see if you can compare the results to perception DC. Okay, yeah, just gonna roll me stealth, and let's see.
14.
No.
All right, then for my second action, I am going to throw my second to last alchemist fire.
Bro,
I don't have a
sad.
hero point, by the way. I use that trying to throw the bottle lightning.
So you don't have one, right?
Yeah, I don't. I have
Yeah,
0 right
okay.
now.
Yeah,
I'm
have you
also
ever
hero
seen-
pointless as well, Zoran, if you want to make sure mine's down.
Yeah, thank you for being honest about it because it's hard to kind of keep up with everyone's stuff.
No, you're
'Cause sometimes people hot roll their rerolls and I have no idea. So
Not me. I announced that shit. I like to let people know that I failed.
Oh yeah, I
I
get
like-
a +1.
you tried to stealth, it failed. She's like, "What are you doing?"
Would a 15 fail? Because I forgot to add on inspired
Absolutely.
courage.
100% it would.
I tried.
Oh,
I
boy.
tried. Okay. I
Fuck me.
tried.
100%, dude. No shot. No shot.
All right, here goes.
God, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Oh.
Fucking absolutely.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I can feel it.
I rolled for 12 points, including splash.
Hey, that's still good damage.
Very good.
Bam,
damage.
got
If every
persistent fire
attack did
damage
10
now.
damage, bro.
I have one more bomb. I think I'm gonna use my last one as I'm gonna use my bow.
All right, let's see it.
I understand.
Yeah, it's a crit
Fair,
miss.
fair. No, it's fine. It's good call. Good call. Good call.
No longer fast.
All right, you necrotic bitch. Swing on someone else for once. Or are you afraid of me?
You were
She-
scared of me.
What she will do is that she'll touch the middle of her chest,
Uh-oh.
and
Uh-oh.
she.
I think she has a...
This isn't gonna be a
cast-
sound thing, is it?
she
I
will
think it's
cast,
an opal.
She'll cast harm, or
It's gonna hit Sam. He doesn't have quicken anymore. That's a fucking godsend.
True.
Actual godsend.
she will 3 action harm.
That's a good question. Has she been taking the acid from the very start of the fight?
No, she kicked it off immediately.
She kicked it off
okay.
immediately. Yeah,
Succeeded.
first, yeah, she beat
Okay.
the DC immediately.
There you go, Chatter. I didn't remember that either.
Oh boy.
Yeah, if it's not
Free
a
action
token on her
harm
thing,
is going to be bad.
yeah, so she will cast that. Emanate all through here, so everyone warm. And it is heightened. And so she will be healed for. Let me just make sure I'm doing it right. Let's see. 35. I have to make sure because I don't want to make sure I'm doing extra damage to everybody here. Well, the amount of healing or damage increases by 1d8 if it's heightened. Okay. Yep, that's pretty much it. Everyone takes 14 after making some fortitude saves. So what I'm going to ask everyone here to do is to.
I love these saves. They're my favorite. Well, yep. Success.
He will be
Still-
healed though.
Still taking half
for the
damage,
14.
right?
All right, I'm down.
If you make it, you still take half damage, right?
No, Greg.
Just enough.
You're-
Just enough
I
hit
think
points.
I do.
Right on
Yeah,
at 0.
if you
I'm out.
fail, it's half damage. But for you,
I'm just going to wounded
Yeah.
3 or dying
you're-
3.
Yeah,
you're
let me quickly get my fortitude here.
There's always a
Oh
button
hey,
in chat.
25.
There's always a button in chat you can click.
It didn't work for me for some
Okay, if
reason.
you fail, you take the full damage, right?
Yeah, so this is what happens.
Yep.
Argo, you succeeded, so you take half. So I'm going to do half of 14 here for you. Grekin, you critically failed, so you will take double.
Oh no.
It's all right. I'm okay.
Take double
Okay.
of this.
I'm not okay.
You're not
actually.
okay. You're not okay.
I'm not okay. I don't know why I thought I was okay. I actually just did the
And,
math wrong in my head.
Greg, you will take just the damage. And Klaara, you are fine. You'll only take half.
Klaara, I have potions in my bag. Blah, I'm dead again.
I also got some potions, so I'll just be running around battlefield medicining people and
So this is
deep-throating them with potions, I guess.
get everyone's stuff here so I can get everyone correct. I'll do this correctly now. Leo, you're now above that turn order. Because you would have gone down. Grekin, you're second. And then Greg, you're kind of already on there. So we'll just keep you where you're at. All that happens. This is the main thing she did. So, whoom, all that happens. A whole bunch of stuff goes on. Greg and Grekin, put yourself at dying 1, please. And
Get
just for
lost.
pre-measure, just put yourself at wounded 1. Because when you come out of it, you're more likely going to be wounded. And after that, Klaara, it's your turn. He has to make he has to
Okay.
take his fire damage and make it
I'm gonna walk here up to Greg,
get out of the fire.
and I will be using battlefield medicine. And this is my question: can I actually use assurance in combat?
Yes.
Then I will use assurance because I have +10, which means that I pass DC 20 with assurance.
So go ahead and roll a medicine for me because you're yep. Assurance is +10. Yep. You'll do just fine.
Yeah,
Just
that
click
means that I actually. Do I
Yeah.
still need to click it?
Yeah, click it just to make sure so everyone else in the world
Yeah,
sees.
wait a second. Let me find it.
You just click medicine, there'll be a toggle. There's assurance, you can toggle that on so you know exactly what the
Yeah, I'm trying to. There it is.
17, all right. I'll be
why
kind.
is it 17 though? Because I'm expert and my medicine is +10.
Remember, we discussed this multiple times before in the past that it's not with your certain modifiers.
Yeah,
much.
my bad.
Pretty much with your proficiencies and stuff.
It still heals to the 8.
I'll
Yeah,
take it.
so I could be mean, but I'm gonna allow it. I'll let the DC be 15 here. And so, Greg, you heal 8.
All right.
Thanks to Klaara.
Woo! Back at it. Oh, well, I guess they need to dying too.
All right, so you move up. You battlefield medicine, which only takes a turn, or takes an action. You have 1 action left.
Can I feed Greg a potion?
I will allow it.
I have 1 lesser healing potion. I have 2 lesser healing potions, so one's going into Greg.
Yeah, go ahead and click it in your inventory and click use healing potion. And
Oh, holy shit! Okay,
21.
We're back.
We're so back.
I am a good healer.
Argo, it is your turn. She's
Okay, I have multiple
laughing.
questions.
She's cackling right now.
Because Grekin's down, she's not flat-footed anymore, right?
Correct.
And is trip an attack?
Yes. I put in your actions thing so you can. Actually, I didn't. Hold it. Let me
Thank
do
you.
that for you.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I apologize.
That and if you no, that's okay.
There you go.
And yeah, disarm is also if we want to just. I'm not going to use it right now, so we don't have to do it right now. But should probably
I
get that in
got you.
there as well. If trip is an attack, yeah, I'm gonna try and trip her.
All right, target her and
Okay.
click that
I'm gonna
athletics
do
button
the-
right there.
Yes, sir. What? Didn't work.
Fails. You try to get after her and she just swirls a bit of her robes at you and just kind of just gingerly steps over your feet or whatever you try and she just laughs at you.
I'm just gonna. got little things I can do. I'm gonna swing.
I think we're gonna lose this fight, gentlemen.
Well, I'm gonna try.
Takes your staff, blocks your sword, shing, sends it off to the side.
Again. I'm hoping for a 20.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Wait,
Natural fucking 20. Let's see that damage.
is it a crit? It doesn't say it's a crit.
It's a that's interesting actually. So
No, it's not.
here's
It was a natural 20. Fuck your rules. It was a natural 20. We are civilized people here. Anyone in chat has the audacity to say, well, it's not 10 over her AC. Ooh, you make me so mad.
The reason it didn't get crit is because it didn't beat her AC.
It beat her AC. It didn't double it.
Well, no,
Hey.
it didn't. It
Oh,
didn't
you're right, 'cause
beat
No,
her
it
AC.
didn't beat her AC
increased
at
the,
all.
Let's
it increased
learn.
the success.
Yeah, that's how it makes a degree of success.
But it was a natural 20. We cannot live like animals in this house, Zoran. The one constant across all systems is that natural 20 is cool, dude.
Zoran, I
100?
will play the game how you want me to play the game. It is your decision, obviously.
Obviously. But
We're here.
Oh, let's
we're here
try
to
to
learn.
finish this fight, please. It's very late.
I know. We're trying our best here.
Yeah, no
All right.
problem. It's just that we were getting a bit distracted here.
Let's see. All right, let's see here. I think I have the recent PDF with all the errata, so let's see here. All right, once a check is rolled, the GM compares the result to target difficulty class. So if the result of the check is equal to or greater than the DC of the check successful, it is less. Being the DC by 10 or more, referred to as a critical success, which usually grants an especially positive outcome. Similarly, the failing the check by 10 or more is a critical failure. Critical success is by rolling a 20 on the die when attempting a check before adding anything. Likewise, rolling a 1, rolling a 1 on the die when attempting a check often results in a critical failure. Note that not all checks have a special effect on a critical success. The GM compares a DC, which is 16 finds you roll a critical success. Your character swims. As much as I can say a whole bunch of stuff here, I'm just gonna say it's a. That's your AC check. Yeah, it is. It needs to go 10 over the AC for the thing. This is a critical success. I don't care.
Oh, yes.
let's go.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
These big numbers.
Because
Why
there's some
would-
20
there's
damage.
technicalities in the rules that say
Wait,
it
I
probably
turned Stoke
wouldn't.
Flame off.
It's like, yeah, I here because I had to
I'm
turn
sorry.
on your character
I
sheet.
turned Stoke Flame off and it came back on.
It's okay.
the
I got you
second.
checked. Do you want to click critical for
Critical
me
again.
one more time?
Okay. Thank you.
There you go.
That could be
All
better
right.
with 14 fucking numbers. I don't care.
Yeah, you actually rolled more on your strike thing anyway. But
Yeah.
you hit her, just bam, just 14 points of damage, slash it into her. You see she's all kind of messed up now. You've cut up her robes a whole bunch of gashes on her body. She's burned from all the bombs you've been doing. She's messed up.
Turn. Up to y'all.
Up to who?
Yeah, they're Greg's
up.
All
alive.
right.
Oh, true.
This is my last bomb. This
Well-
is my last bomb.
God damn, Greg. It's been an honor.
It has. Well, I don't even think I'm just gonna get up from prone because I'd rather just try and get as many hits in as possible to fish for a 20.
You'll take a penalty, I'm afraid, if you try to hit.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll use my first action to get up then. All right. I'm just gonna ruminate on this for a little bit.
Don't
You have
have
the chance. Greg, you can do it.
Don't give
You
me
can
hope.
do it, I
Don't
believe.
give me hope.
Your friends might not be saying yes, you can do it and save us.
It's critical
Okay,
miss.
well,
It was a
I
3.
tried, man. You know, like
well, you know, that's just
That's how the cookie do crumble.
if I looked
You're
up
on
the
a-
rules, you possibly would have killed. You possibly
Well, I mean, if
killed.
I fail my death saving throw, I'm going to die.
yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
Well,
I need. So whiskey, if you need to leave, that's okay because we're gonna have to look
Nah,
up a lot
it's
of
fine.
shit.
I'll stay for the end of this fight.
Because
It might
this-
be a wipe.
So
It
let's
might be
see
a wipe.
here. I need to find out what happens if you critically miss with an alchemical bomb. One second here. What happens if you...
I mean, I'm gonna die unless somebody gives me a hero point.
Yeah, farm it for now.
I would
Alchemical
also
bombs rules. Let's
die.
see.
You know what's crazy?
Blast
I got
trait,
like
there it is.
I got like 4 hero points and I used them all. I used them all,
Yeah.
bro.
On a critical failure, the bomb misses entirely, dealing no damage. Add splash damage together. Let's see. Most bombs have the splash trait. When you use a thrown weapon with the splash trait, you add your strength modifier to damage roll. If the attack with the splash damage fails, succeed or critically succeeds, a creature 5 feet. Critically succeeds. Hit this. Splash damage. On a critical failure, the bomb misses entirely, dealing no damage. Add the splash damage together with the initial damage against the target for applying the target's resistance or weaknesses. Don't multiply. If you throw lesser acid flies at your target, creature takes 1 acid damage. 1d6 versus an acid damage. All the creatures within 5 feet of it take 1 acid splash damage on a critical hit. Target all creatures 5 way. If you critically fail, no one takes any damage.
Oh.
Okay.
So we clarified on that.
Well, I got one more attack. Here goes.
Be crazy if a normal arrow killed her.
No, it was a 17. It was probably 1 away.
No, you have Inspire Courage, and it hits.
Come on. Greg, if there was ever a time to max die,
3.
close enough.
Wait,
Oh
it was
my
before the Inspire.
What?
It gives you the +1, doesn't it? When you do Inspire.
Inspire doesn't give you a +1 to
I don't
damage,
think
it just
it
gets a
gives you
+1 to
damage.
checks.
No, not to damage, not to damage.
Ah.
Extra.
That's a
She
bomb?
looks-
Oh, it's an arrow.
He looks at you, Greg, and just cackles.
I'm trying my best.
All right.
All right, my friends, don't die,
Grekin.
Theo.
Click me the little rolly die right by your dying condition on your character sheet. That's your recovery
Little known
check.
fact, I make these.
You failed. Oh. Increase your dying value by 1.
Oh, I accidentally increased it by 1 too many.
Leo.
50-50. Moment of truth.
True. There's a not 0 chance that I don't just die here. If I'm
Chance.
dead here, it is it's been a solid ride, gentlemen. It's been a solid ride. And I'll if I don't make it, I'll tell you my final words.
Hey, Inspire Courage does give a +1 to damage.
All right. Well, I know what her health is at, so it's good.
I'll
Does
put
it
it against
also-
AC. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I got it. There you go. You're good.
Classic harm
got it.
moment.
It is a classic harm moment popping up for no reason.
All right. This means.
All right.
Will Leo live or die?
Roll it. That is a 4.
No!
Leo has perished. My last words are
No.
just retreat. And that's it. I'm dead. All right. I will see you guys later, and I will take my leave.
No!
Oh my god.
It is her turn.
That's an actual death.
It's an actual death. He is dead.
He's dead.
I am going to spend one of her actions called Consume Flesh
Ain't no way.
and begin eating the corpse of Leo, which heals her
It's so fucked up.
3d6.
Oh, couldn't have been worse. God damn you, Zoran.
Oh, I don't know why that rolled. And then he would look to you, Argo.
Good.
Would look to you.
You're a right coward for not attacking me right now.
Yeah, she's doing a bunch of stuff right now. Let's see. Oh dear, I'm looking at all the additional stuff she has. She looks to you and she thinks she can take you. And so she'll try to bite you, Leo. Or not you, Leo. Sorry. Sorry. Too soon.
There is no Leo.
Too soon.
She's already bit Leo.
Your thoughts. Your thoughts now. It's time for Argo. He comes in and tries to bite you with a natural 20.
Lovely. Yeah. Whatever.
Hits you for 40 points of damage.
I'm down. Question. Oh wait, no, it put the resistance. Yeah. I actually she did exactly my health. He did exactly my health at the 38.
It's 2 actions. And she'll begin to step up to you, Klaara.
Is eating flesh an action?
Yes.
And then she just, okay, I see it. She bit.
She bit you. Now she's stepping to you. You're still burning. And finally, no longer burning.
She looked better than burning.
What do you do, Klaara? She steps slowly towards you.
Will moving away from her trigger an attack of opportunity?
I say go for Argo.
You have no idea, but you're confident that it's a no.
Okay, I'll run over to Argo. I'll take assurance and use my battlefield medicine.
So Argo. All right, go ahead. Heal him for 2d8.
And I will also use one of my lesser healing potions to heal him.
I'll allow it. Go ahead and click use.
And there we go.
Roll the 2d8 as well for your battlefield.
Yeah. There we go. So total of 23 HP.
There you go. You're up. You can take off the
wounded
dying
one or
condition
wounded
and keep that wounded.
Okay.
Excellent job, Klaara. Greg, she's coming for you.
I think I'm just gonna hit her with a burst on my bow every 3 of my actions. Here comes the first one. Critical miss, but natural 1, as it always is for me.
It whizzes by.
Second one. 14, still a miss. Last one. Critical miss, yeah.
Grekin.
Oh man. Oh!
Natural 20.
Holy fuck!
Grekin.
Is this? Do I wake back up?
It's a good goddamn question, actually. I don't know what happens if you crit that, but I think it would be cool as all hell.
It says reduce your dying value by 2 if you crit.
Yeah.
It
You're
does
up.
say that, and I am at 2. Let's go!
Because it was a crit, you technically would be unconscious and all that stuff. Fuck it. You're awake. You're at 1. Put yourself at 1 HP.
I get it, dude.
Do I have all my actions?
It would not be your turn because this is you coming back. I will allow you 1 action though. No, 2 actions. 2 actions if it's going to be a spell. I'll allow a spell or 1 action.
Two actions if it's a spell, huh?
I know it's wild against the rules, and I'm pretty sure we fucked up some things today, but regardless, It's a moment. His brother died.
Yeah, it's not only his brother died, his brother.
As I look
partly
around the
too.
battlefield, just from a quick glance, Thorn, just from like just looking at her, does she look hurt?
She looks pretty hurt. Do you feel like he needs a chunk of damage?
I mean, my brother's already dead.
We might have to loot through his pockets for the extra healing potions, by the way.
Yeah, I figured it up because I'm completely out of healing potions.
Oh, I think this will just avoid you, Lime.
Even if it does hit me, just do it. Just do it. We need risky plays.
I'm pretty sure you're out of it.
You're good. You hit just her. Like a reflex save.
Fail, please God, fail.
We can't have shit. We can't
Crit
have shit.
succeeds.
I literally have nothing, bro. I literally can have nothing. Thanks for the campaign, Zorn.
No problem.
That's it.
An absolute-
Luck has fucked us
absolute-
over so bad.
And when we start a boss
Motherfucker.
fight out with 2 nat 1s and it puts our 2 melee characters on their ass, like,
And
I would have accepted, bro, a success because it would have been half damage, bro. My little rats, they don't do nothing.
they're just,
My-
they just
My
run
tummy
with
rats.
rats.
My tummy rats.
Argo,
They're just little guys.
Yeah.
your go, man. You're currently
Moving
prone.
here puts her flat-footed, right?
Say what? Oh yeah, if you go to
Like
you go
putting
you
it-
go over here, Grekin is alive. So yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I get up. It's 1 action. That's 5, 10, it's 25 feet. Okay, then I'm just gonna sudden charge then. If that's 2 actions.
Yeah.
Then. I'm gonna sudden charge it over here. The rest of my turn, boys.
Flat foot that
Klaara.
bitch! Flat foot that bitch!
Ooh. It's a hit.
You
It's
hit.
damage. It's
That's
not
not-
gonna be enough.
That's not derogatory because she's a
7.
villain.
Sure.
She killed my brother.
My turn. When's our last save, Soren?
The last
Wait, wait, I
bonfire was a couple rooms
He's-
back.
Can't save scum this one? No?
Ooh.
No, but
It's crazy because I don't know how we would. We perfected every room up to this one.
you see that she's very hurt, Argo. Very, very hurt. She
Hit me, you dumb idiot! I swear to God, I got more rats in here.
she turns to you.
Come on. Under my breath, take the bait.
She turns to you as you say that. Argo, does Argo say anything? She just kind of like turns away from you.
Hit me!
Hearing
I
Grekin
look
just
at her
yell.
and shout at her, "Your goddess is weak, and she will die just like you will.
That's crazy.
You are nothing but a speckle on the road which we will step on and press into the mud."
Well, that's base.
No, actually, no, the mud is more worth than you are. You and your worthless goddess.
Write that down. Write that down.
Shit's bad.
And after that, I flip her the finger.
She targets you, Klaara, and casts Chilling Darkness.
Gads.
You see an utterly cold ray.
That is insane. That is insane.
You take 18 points of damage, Klaara.
Good heavens.
Oh, let me check.
She's still good?
I'm still alive. I'm good to go.
We're still good.
Is that the best you can do?
We're still good.
trying to find. It's like I'm trying to play it as true as I fucking can here, fellas. Like,
Kill us if you gotta kill us, puny man.
you guys said,
we're
you
going
guys said, fuck
down.
it. Like, don't pussyfoot around it. Like, I'm trying to be as honest to God as the best I
I
can
get it.
here. Just
It's-
believe me.
Hey, look, I killed
wasn't
player.
planned.
I killed player before. I get it, man.
I honestly
ain't
thought
mad
you were
at
just
you.
gonna
Hey,
roll
it's
over.
perfectly fine here. I'm distracting her because I have way less potential to down her than others. Like, if Argo goes down, most of our damage is gone.
I also am kind of glad she didn't hit me because I just remembered Blood Vendetta wouldn't fire.
It wouldn't-
I was just sitting here and I went, "What am I doing?"
She will. And after she will look to you, Argo,
It'd be like Skull Line with the guy with the grenades.
and she will try to bite into you. They may be -5 because that's her second attack.
Hmm?
Actually, let me. Yeah. Gotta go in on it.
It's
She misses just by 1.
my shield. She comes in for the bite. I bat her in the side of the face with the shield, and a little bit of the fire that I can spit from my mouth starts to leak out of my mouth in anger as I watch Leo die, and it starts coming out of the eye sockets of my helmet. And she says,
Klaara, it's your turn.
We have 2 hero points. You might just want to Divine Lance this.
Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts here. I am Divine Lancing, and I will be using a hero point if I miss.
Does a miss.
Hero point. Let me find how to re-roll that. I just click attack again?
Just like last time we did it, you can right click and use reroll with a hero point.
Ah,
You've been
yeah,
adding your
I
hero
see
points
it.
to your character sheet. You hit.
Good one.
Woo!
Good hit.
That's
Good hit.
9 damage Divine Lance, and let me figure
on.
out... Let me take away that hero point.
Whew.
As she is. This boop. Takes the 9 damage. Super hurt. Really bad look right now.
I am going to throw a dagger at her. I am pretty sure that's gonna do jack shit. Holy
Natural
Yes!
20.
That
But
should
you
be
know-
critical
four.
damage.
Double
It'll
it!
be 4.
That's
Yeah, that
not
would be 4.
Did you click? Did you click?
I didn't
crit
click
damage?
critical. Should I re-roll
Click
it with critical?
Yeah, go ahead and click the critical button.
Oh, that's
Do you,
6
do you
damage.
have better
Okay.
dex, by the way?
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh,
What's your dex modifier?
It
Oh,
doesn't.
let me check.
Throwing is strength.
Oh, okay, that's
So-
a bummer. I thought you would have been able to finesse
Just
it.
right in the side of her head. She's swaying. She's almost there.
I told you I will cast you into the fire where you belong.
She looks at you, Greg, because it's now your turn.
I have 3 shots. That's a 15% chance to get a 20 at the very least.
Is that how that works? I'm pretty sure it's a 5% just 3
I don't know
times.
if 3, 5. I
Oh,
don't know if
yeah, that's
5%
true.
equals a 15%. But go ahead. I like
Fuck
your
it, we
gusto.
ball. Fuck it, we ball.
I like your gusto,
Fucking
young
me
man.
ball.
That's
Oh,
a hit
yeah,
with the
yes!
short
We
bow.
ball! We ball!
We ball, we ball.
We're so back, except for Leo, but we're so back.
The 1 on the damage die. One goes into her. She staggers a bit. Still having her stab. Second attack critically misses. Bow goes out. Third attack critically misses.
God
Grekin.
damn it, dude.
This priestess looks like on the verge of collapse. You're prone. You have HP. You're looking at her. She's right there. You're adjacent. What do you do?
The only thing I can. I reach out and I grab her by the ankles.
Wait, isn't necrotic damage?
Yeah, you don't want to do chill touch.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, heal her.
Oh, I thought ghouls were
Heal her.
undead creatures, though.
Yeah, that's siphoning
Just
negative
heal.
energy.
Hold
I'll show you. Hold on. She would take no damage.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy that chill touch just is meant for undead, and yet this undead creature is immune to my chill touch.
This weakens the living.
So
It
this is what it
disorients
does.
the undead, but
This is what you do. Summoning's ended by the living, possibly even causing defeat. The effect depends on whether the target is living or dead. It depends on which one. Living would do the damage and stuff. Undead creature, the creature is flat-footed for 1 round. On a failure fortitude save, on a critical failure, the target is fleeing.
she's already
And for
flat-footed.
for living creature, it says the spell deals the negative damage.
Okay,
So
well, that makes
it
a lot
has
of
two.
sense.
It has 2 versions. It has 2 things depending on the target. So you would either try to cause her to be flat-footed or fleeing, but but she is swaying. She is
One
very
action to
much.
stand up,
stand up.
1 action to draw.
Draw out your rapier.
Last
But like you
action to strike.
That's heartbreaking.
End my turn.
Two.
Thank you.
Genuine.
Go into it. She desperately just kind of dashes her staff to the side, knocking your
Actually-
rapier away, knowing that you two are very weak.
Literally just would have been a better use of my turn to yell at her.
It's okay. It's okay. We know she's right there.
It's okay. We can beat her. She bleeds. She can die.
So you stood up and took out your sword and you striked. Okay. Argo.
Argo stands. Fire leaking out of the eyes of his helmet. He free action drops his shield.
Okay.
This is a. I know this doesn't do anything. He grabs his sword now with 2 hands, and whispers to himself, "May your hubris be your downfall."
You hit.
And I hit her for max damage.
Cut her in half!
Let's go.
She
Let her
is
burn in
dead.
hell.
And I cleave her from the gut out, slicing her clean in half as her top half lands with a thud on the ground.
And
bottom half
Argo was
following.
his name.
Argo the hero.
Her bottom half following shortly after. And I drop the sword as well.
Let's go! Let's fucking go!
Combat is now over.
All right. I was unconscious. Somebody wake my brother up.
You go
I'm
up
not
to Leo.
I'm not gonna say anything to Grekin.
Grekin.
I walk up to Leo and I'm gonna scoop him up with both arms.
If Sam didn't just straight up just leave, I would let him have a death scene.
Right.
Adam.
What? Wait, what? Hey, brother. So heal him. Do the thing. Klaara.
I am completely out of healing, Grekin.
Oh, it's all right. We got potions, right?
No.
Guys?
No.
Guys?
Grekin, I'm sorry.
Why? Why?
Grekin Leo is already dead.
Oh. No. From who? Her?
I'll
He's
not.
been through worse. That can't be. That's not right. You don't know what you're talking about, and I'll take my health potion and I dump it down his throat anyway.
You see, it does nothing. Just pulls in his mouth.
I grab him by the shirt one last time. Stupid fucking elf. And I just start crying.
Could I hug Grekin? Can I go up and hug him?
You hug,
needs
you
it.
hug, you hug the goblin.
It's all right. It's okay.
We've watched this elf amazing things. Face adversity. Defended his friends. Defended those who love him. But all of our luck will eventually run out sometime. He just came first. He's not being buried down here. I'm gonna start walking off with his body.
Yeah, let's get him out.
He was more of an elf than many of those who were boasting with their pure heritage. He was an amazing person. Grekin, he saved us down here.
Best goblin I ever knew.
I think we're going back to town, Zoran.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're headed back to town, Zoran.
Yeah.
Okay. Our adventurers return back to the town of Otari. Travel is filled with mourning. You return back not with riches, but you do return back with a bit of glory, a sad story, and a loss of a friend. You head back to the cook's nook, more than likely. You have free rooms there, but now one empty. You make whatever preparations you can for your friend. And I have to ask you, where do you bury him? In the Otari's graveyard? Maybe next to some other heroes who try to save the village. Do you plan to bring him home?
I think he should go home.
He should go home. He doesn't deserve to be here.
Grekin, it's your brother, and I believe you should be the one to decide.
I don't know where he's from.
Did you meet?
We just met on the road after I left the circus. And we've been traveling since then. But he became like a brother to me.
Is there a place that's special to you two? Place of memory?
What would you like to do with Leo's body?
I don't think he deserves to be buried at a graveyard. He deserves to be buried somewhere beautiful.
Klaara, come here. Klaara, come here.
Yes, I come over.
What god do you worship again?
Pharasma.
Do you think that if we found someone capable and I got the money, she would let him come back?
For your knowledge, Whiskey, there are people who can revive, probably somewhere in Absalom. You know, probably there's not enough. There's probably nothing here in Otari that can do that. But
I don't care where they are. Can they do it, and would she let him?
I am sure she will look the other way for Leo. And I know there are those who can perform such a miracle. But I don't think we can find them in Otari. We would have to travel quite far.
I've got legs.
We've got a cart.
wagon.
I've got a cart. Money's no number to me.
I don't care about money either.
How much gold do we have if we pool it all together?
I've got 134.
I've got 55
100.
gold, 28 silver, and 152 copper.
I've got 215 gold.
If needed, I can. I don't have much gold, but if needed, I can sell all of the magical items I have.
I've got some I can sell as well.
I will work a 9 to 5 to get even more money with like engineering.
I think
I can turn. I almost said turn tricks. Sorry.
Oh my god!
Holy
Oh my
God. I do anything for my brother.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I could also cook drugs.
Grekin, do you know where Leo keeps his money? I don't think he'd mind us pooling that towards his.
It's in the back of his hood, under his hood.
It could maybe the soul of Leo Woodkin maybe tell me how much money he had in his pocket?
We call forth the soul of Leo Woodkin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess he does.
Oh,
It's behind his
damn
hood.
you,
All right.
damn you,
Sure,
soul!
we'll get it
How much
later.
money?
But I think that is
Ooh, he doesn't know.
Someone closed A-bomb vault. Someone closed Boundary.
Ooh, he's gotta
Oh,
come
anyways.
lag the Twitch stream. Ooh.
Anyways, regardless, yeah.
If you check his pockets, he has 121 GP and 54 silver pieces. Ooh, I disconnect again. Ooh.
Thank you, soul of Leo Woodkin. Okay. Well, together we have over 500 gold. And I'm sure.
What's up?
Do I think that 500 or 1,000 gold would be enough?
Let me.
I don't know what I know that you had plans, Zoran, but then you killed one of us.
Like,
I'm willing to wait for a couple weeks if you got to dig something up, but
I'm not gonna lie. Did not expect you guys the bum rush in there. I thought
mean,
you would wait.
she watched us kill the guy at the door. I didn't assume that closing the door would work for a boss.
I'll write a 10-page thesis right now on why closing the door would done nothing.
I mean, I assume you guys would have ran away or something, or reconvened somewhere else. So let's say revival services are expensive. For that amount of money, you feel like you would need a little bit more, but maybe if you found someone of a super kind heart, they'd be able to do something. And the body can't be dead for super too long, so you're under time.
We could rally together the people of Otari.
It's like that could be a thing you could do. You have saved
brother.
them from a
Reckon?
dragon
You're on a
underneath,
timer.
You are charisma?
and all this other stuff. Like the timer is at like tomorrow or something, and like you still got like chunks of time. As long as the body is decently fresh, you know. They can do something with it.
Well, I say, and this is obviously not going to be tonight. This is just me talking to them. I think our first place to start is the Church of Atari. Get A, knowledge on where we could go, and B, I would assume they have as much sway in this town as possible. They would also, I would assume, help the heroes of this town get one of their fallen.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Hmm.
With the loss of your member, the adventurers take rest in the town of Atari to debate what their next move is. Either it is to do whatever they can to go on a new adventure to revive their friend, or they simply retire or forget their friend entirely and go back into the Abomination vaults, maybe looking for new mercenary. There's various options that can happen here, but I think this is a discussion that should happen off stream and everything else. But if this is the last VOD you guys see for, like, I know I take 5 million years to put the VODs up on these on YouTube, but you'll know. You'll find out on I'll put in a comment or in the description or something if this is their last adventure or if they want to continue and do something. So we'll figure that out off stream. But for now, we're gonna leave. We're gonna go home. Whiskey's got to go to bed because it's way late for her over in her country. And
Yeah, it's
I
2
feel
a.m.
we got some deliberations to do. But for now, you guys are reconvening back in the town of Otari, and we'll see what happens next. So thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you, Sam, who's now dead. Thank you. Thank you, Private Lime,
Thank you for
for
having
coming
me.
here. Thank you, Whiskey
Thank you
Project.
for the session,
coming
Zoran.
in.
It was a lot of fun.
No
That was-
problem.
yeah,
that was a lot. That was a
I feel
lot.
like I messed some stuff up, and I know someone's gonna super analyze the book. It's like, it's our campaign. Fuck off.
Hope and seed, dude. I got the
that's my
chance
thing.
magic
I don't
missile
care.
at level 2.
It's like, I understand. There's some people who really want to be helpful with rules things. I've realized there were some rules things I fucked up with, and I threw them a bone as an apology and stuff. Like, but at the end of the day, this was for me to learn. This was for me to figure out some stuff, find my failings, because pre-written adventures and just trying to remember the billions of things the adventure really wants you to do and try to play it on the fly a little bit is something I wanted to try, something I wanted to experiment with. And for the most part, the Foundry version really helps with that. That's the one thing I really wanted to try. Is like, can I just do less amount of prep as possible? If I sat there and religiously studied the book every single time, I probably would have had things like done exactly by the book and da-da-da. That's not the point. We're here to have a good time. A story got told. Everything was fucking phenomenal in my eyes. Everyone here was phenomenal role players. They were really funny and entertaining to me. Really great fellas. So for anybody who ever comes in and it's all like, well, actually, I don't care. I really don't give a shit. Like, we're here to have fun. If we mess up rules, whatever. If we get a mechanic wrong, who cares? As long as we had fun at the end of it, that's what really matters. So thanks everyone for playing. And also, be sure to follow Warpugss. Be sure to follow its Aughts, follow Whiskey Project, Private Lime, and Nearlysam, all their Twitch and social medias, please. They're fantastic entertainers. Every single one of them unique in and of themselves. Great content, great everything. Please go say hi to all of them on their stuff. They're fantastic folks. So with that, we're gonna end it. We'll leave it on this song plays. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye-bye, chat.
Sam says bye.